Okay, so yeah, this is the like this one, the like yeah, the lightning road. It's an easy demon. I've already got 36% on it. I think I'm gonna be able to beat this thing soon. My record on Club at a Step is 5% more, and there's definitely been way more attempts put into it. That one, not, and that's not counting the practice runs. I done enough for that one. Okay, did not see that thing. Probably because the flashing. This thing's flashing. So flashing lights, doing like white, black, and that is black. So it's blended in perfectly, making it impossible to see. Yeah, this is definitely easier than Club Step. I say for me, it's, I mean, like, up to here, it's gonna be hard for me to die up to, like, around a ballpark, where it's around a point where I might die, unless I don't do some, unless I do something stupid like this. The like first demon I'm pretty sure was like Demon Park, and that one was probably like it's definitely one of the easiest levels in the entire game. Not gonna lie, I mean not easiest, but it's definitely gonna be recommendable. Okay, nearly 50%. This thing is. I've gotten past this thing while I was talking, which I probably do a bit worse while I'm talking than if I'm not talking. I think I will beat this thing within an hour, probably. For Club Step, I kind of consistently get up to like around around 28%. On Club Step, I would say I usually get around there. Easy Demon, definitely. I also tried B, if you know that level. Yeah, that level. Well, if you know it. Yeah, I got 13% on it. I've never beaten a non-platformer demon. At least I don't think so. Close. Oh, that was attempt 12. No, 11. Yikes. Someone like Zoinky probably could beat this thing in under 10 attempts. Not 10, actually. Under 5. To be honest, best player like Zoink guy, if he could beat this thing in one attempt, I would honestly not be surprised, since he beat every Rob Top level in one attempt. He also got $500 for beating Clutter Funk in one attempt. If you've seen my post, I honestly was just doing attempts on Clutterfunk, and then I beat it it on my 1100th attempt. That time and it was then, and I also got 11 stars, which is just crazy. It would have been more crazy if it took me exactly 111 more attempts, because then I could say I got. If you, yeah, that would be kind of cool too. Okay, yeah. The, is it just me, or do you think the portals, those that are shaped in that like plus sign, like the mirror portals, that looks pretty cool. That thing that I just hopped over, the mirror portals that you don't, that are just for decoration. Mm-hmm. Jump, 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 mm-hmm. Jump, 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 jump. Mm-hmm. What? Okay. Because I might have been over 50% on a demon level. Let's go. Let's go. Over 50%. Attempt like what, 18? And I'm only at. That would be crazy swag rep if that is possible. It might be actually, but that was an accident. Let's stop talking so I can probably do it. So I can do better. Okay, I think I know what to do there now. Under 1,000 attempts? Question mark. Possibly under 1,000 attempts. I might possibly be able to do this under 100 attempts. Under 1,000 would be actually pretty nice. Nice, meaning this thing is easier than an insane level. Or I just got a skill boost a bit from Cluttering Funks. Oh, okay. That ship part's tough. Might go into practice modes here soon if I can't figure out how to do it. Okay, I thought I was cubed there for a second. Oops. To be honest, like if you've beaten at least like Jumper, you should be able to at least get up to here. At least. Oh, yep. It's possible to become the cube there, but you cannot win. that it's just impossible. Jumper, you should be able to get at least up to here. Beaten jumper, you should be able to get up to there at least. People say, oh, jumper's harder than can't let go. Then tell me why it took me over 60 attempts with a... Yes. Yeah. Okay.
No, that's not even close. Yeah, round 98 is just a difficult one for this setup. I honestly don't think there's going to be a cheap solution to this round. Let's see if Overclock does it. Okay, we popped all the zero Gs down. This is good. Can I survive this part? Please? Don't die to a random ceramic? Yes.
56 demon, my highest is 56% so far. I just happened to find that at this point. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, this right now is like a probably like normal level.
Oh, Carpet Spikes looks like it just wanted to take the day off. Okay. That's great. I think what I've got to do is use this just regular Spike Storm ability at the very start of 98, so this ability comes back for 99. And that's what I would use to deal with the DTs. We're surviving. Wait a second. Don't die here, Lord of the Abyss. No. We're finding some ceramics. That's really close. Come on. Please, 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 please. I'm spamming the ability. I'm spamming it. We got it. We got it. That'll be 99 now, I'm pretty sure. Finally, let's go.
Bruh.
We beat Quad Chimps with 50,000 spare using the big range Lord of the Abyss stretch. That's a solid accomplishment in my opinion. This BD should not be hard to defend. Carpet Spikes easily does enough damage. Carpet has 1 million pops, Lord of the Abyss has 700k. Pretty solid chips. Let's go. We got Shimmer. And yeah, as per usual, let me know your thoughts about the balance changes in the comment section down below. And if you guys did enjoy, hit the subscribe button.
What?
Peace, guys. Have a good one.
What ad?
It's so satisfying bringing new life to an old card. This season, it's not about what's given. It's about what's kept. There is a secret map in BT6, only accessible through Challenge Editor, and that map is Bronze. Now this is the shortest map in all of BT6, with the track only being this small bend at the top left-hand section, taking a red balloon mere seconds to pass through the entire track. And today I'm going to see how far I can survive on Bronze in Chimps mode. Now I've done this challenge twice in the past on my channel, the first time getting around 141, the second time getting around 159, but with some newly developed strategies, I think I can blow this out of the water. So let's hop right into it. Alright, here we go guys, the map is Bronze. Can I get my new personal record for farthest round? That's the question of the day. I'm pretty sure I remember it's possible to actually boomerang start on this map. So we're gonna try that, see if it works. It doesn't. Okay, I think I got it this time, yeah. It just took me a couple attempts with slight differences in placement or I think it was possible to start with a 0-1-0 boomerang. Just how to get it right. But yeah, this should be a very fun video. I am quite excited for it. I think the plan off the start is just...
Will this be my first non-platformer demon?
I'll probably get my hero down afterwards, which is a Zeely. And actually put a lot of thought into my hero pick too, which might not seem like it, because normally just the best hero is a Zeely straight up. However, on a map like Bronze, I'd say that there's a big question mark as to what the best hero is for Chimps mode, like if you're trying to go late game. Because there isn't really much time for Aziz more Hex to go into work, which can make an argument for some other earlier game centered heroes like Pat or Sada could probably be pretty good. I even thought about bringing Striker Jones because Striker Jones gives a Pierce bonus, which is really good Spike factors.
Oh, I think I know what I need to do now.
I'll dive more into why the Spike Factory is so good on this map later in
a few
today's
times at the second ship, and I think I know what to do.
The upgrade I'm going for it specific
Just to
is
hold
the
down, I
Supermines.
think.
If I can achieve the same for the Supermines, I think we have a really good shot at beating my previous record. But that's going to be extremely difficult. And I can actually get the Spike Factory down to this point if I want, but I'm probably going to wait on it, because maybe I can save like a discount village, which would be great. I want to try to save every single dollar possible in this early game. Round 18 might get me though. I think there's a big group of Koreans in this round. Let's see. First, yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Alright, let's get Spike Factory down. I'm trying to place it as far top right as possible as well. Placements do matter a little bit just because there isn't that many towers you can fit in the prime locations like the inside of this bin. So I want to be smart about it, that's all. Let's see if we can now save for this one village though. I think I'll have it right about here. Round 22. Got some white buildings this round. Actually, are gonna take me down. Okay, we can't get the village yet. I think in that case, I'm gonna go for one more tower before I get the village down. And I'm gonna add a mermonkey, which might seem a little bit odd, but the mermonkey is actually great here because I have a fantastic bin for the top path mermonkey. And on top of that, the top path mermonkey also pairs extremely well with the Spike Factory, because when you get pierce buffs to Spike Factory, it's basically the same thing as adding damage to the Spike Factory. So this should be a very nice addition to our strategy. It looks like just adding an unupgraded mermonkey actually has made a big difference.
Yep, just holding on the second ship, that ship right there is the way to do it.
So in that case, let's go for a different village spot all the way at the top
I was thinking
over here.
there is a prop if you can like get yourself to like switch gravity as the ball, you might be able to do it without holding there. But just holding there is the way. If you call me if you call me dumb, I've never watched a video on this level, by the way.
It's actually pretty important that the Spike Factory receives that pure stuff, so see if my ecosystem network makes a difference. It does, okay. At this point, Azalea has actually leveled up a decent bit too, because this map is categorized as an expert difficulty map, which means heroes have a fast leveling curve. So that's very helpful. And I could try to sneak an alchemist up here, so I can alch buff the Spike Factory. It's probably not a bad idea, but I'm gonna wait before doing the alch buff shenanigans. Alright, round 40. Probably looking Samoa. Easy defense, not even close. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do next. We're gonna upgrade this village to Vigor Radius, which is important, and Jungle Drums. Now with those purchased, I am going to get a bomb down.
Easier than the Nightmare. At least I haven't tried the Nightmare ever since I've beaten Flutterfunk, which probably boosted my skill a bit. Definitely boosted it.
Because it does a fantastic job of catching all of the blimps that are not a BAD and just throwing them endlessly. You could say, why not choose a different upgrade that does the exact same thing, like Superstorm or Monochrome Storms, which there's an argument for that. I think Bloom Crush is cheaper than that upgrade first of all, and from my experience, if you're on a short map like this, the Bloom Crush can be more consistent as well, because it takes Monochrome Storms a little bit of time to get consistent knockbacks going.
Ice Cream was once a top 1 in 2015. It's an insane demon.
But now I guess we can start talking about why Spike Factory is so dang good on this map. It's actually like all three paths of the Spike Factory as well. I'll take you by path. The top path has explosions, right? Which can do really low on a bin. Pretty much every explosion from the Supermines will easily hit the entire map. And then the bottom path Permaspike can also be really good on a map like this, because every tower in the game, besides the Spike Factory, can only deal its damage while the balloons on the screen travel.
I done like a fluke or somehow. I've only gotten past like only gotten past 29% on Close Up like two or three times so far. And then one of them, I think I've only done it twice, but one of them was to one was to 30%. The first one somehow was to just past 40, but below 42. I don't want to say the number because it's apparently a meme, and I do not like the number memes. They're just like, what, why? I don't like the number memes except 61. Yeah, 61 forever.
away from the Bloom Crush. Trying to use like Moltex at good timings as well.
Oh,
The Moltex from
okay, yeah, now I kind of know how to do that. A bit more consistently. So blue orbs there.
The Hex can jump from blimp to blimp and stay on the trap, which is really
Gonna be my first non-platformer demon.
one more cheap thing for our setup real quick. Just a Berserker Brew. That should make a pretty big difference for us.
This thing's difficulty is like almost non-existent. First of all, so far, if I could like, my rating on this thing so far is like a harder rating so far. It's harder. Yeah, learn some stuff to get. So far, this is like a harder level for me. Harder, like higher, harder difficulty to like lower or insane difficulty. I would say this thing is so far. So yeah.
Here we go. That is a big round to defend to help our Bloom Crush. Round 76. This round actually should be pretty easy despite the tons of Regrow ceramics because the Abyssal Warrior is just an absolute warrior at defending ceramics. And then the Bloom Crush has stall capabilities too. Oh, Hex again, please.
Wait,
Yes.
Can I dodge that
Maybe Hex on first this
portal?
round. There we go.
You might call me crazy for thinking I might be able to, but it looks like there's a gap where the ship can fit through without turning into the ball. Okay.
Oh wait, imagine I dashed right after doing Bloom Crush though, because
Okay, did not stay as cube. That's good, so I can actually complete that part.
Probably won't do Chemo enough for those servers, my thought. I could try going for something like a Signal Flare, but I feel like that'd be too slow at dechemoing. I could go for a Chemo Village, but that covers a lot of space and is expensive. I think what I'm gonna try in Embrittlement. I could possibly make this a Super Riddle later, which the Super Riddle is super OP right now. If you guys have been following how things are going in BT6. Oh wait, that's actually receiving the Alp buff too. I don't think it's necessarily a huge problem. Because I can just build this Alchemist into Stronger Stimulator and I'll buff both with the Secret and the Spectacles. Okay, here we go. Defend? Yes. Nice. And then that means...
So far I'm feeling this thing should be an insane level, like around difficulty. The insane difficulty, or even if like people say it should be a demon, it should at least be an extremely easy demon. Like it's like one thing, free demon in rating. Yeah, I would say that would fit this thing perfectly. Don't know why I clicked there, honestly.
I think this can defend to around 100, and then I'll need to get something for BADs. Because that's the thing with the Z-Elite. You don't get the level 20 Hex in time for around 100, even if you are on an expert count. Let's slow down here, though, because I want to see if we can see DTs.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up after I beat this level. Might even do it after, still recording. If this level is so easy, I can figure out how to do it somewhat consistently. At this rate, I think it will take under 500 attempts, which would mean I would say this thing would be an insane level. Like, even be below it.
Wait on Spike Storm until it looks like we're struggling. Let's use it now. Okay. And we have to fill it. Let's go. Had to spend quite a bit of money on round 95, but we made it work. And here's round 90. How good is Bloom Crush gonna do? Let's use a Moltex on Strong Turd, and yeah, that should chain in some ZMGs for me. I mean, you can't even tell really what's going on. The Bloom Crush is just stolen everything outside of where you can even see the blooms on the map. But I'm assuming we're doing good here. Yeah, there's still a couple of ZMGs remaining. And looking at the Z's level, like, there's no way we'll have level 20 in time. We'll have, like, maybe halfway through level 19 for the BAD. How would we look into round 99? I can't use the Spike Storm this round.
Best player in the world be like,
If we use Spike Storm,
this
I don't
thing
have
is
it
so
available for round
easy.
100, which
Make
is
this
necessary.
thing an auto
And
lava.
I think what God do the
That's
storm is
basically
actually
what the
set
best player in
that's
the
really
world
what's
probably
supposed to
would
be. So
say.
what if cleanse and foam to the mix? Let's see if this works.
Or at
And
least,
it looks like it did.
yeah, this thing probably would be an easy
Okay,
rating
perfect.
for him.
Now we have round 100,
For
which we would just use one Spike Storm. One Spike Storm should do enough damage. See the damage of this?
someone who likes
34k
Swing, this thing probably
to
would be like
54k, so over
at the
20,000.
very
Actually, wait a
most
second.
normal
One Spike Storm is not. Oh, it
difficulties.
is enough. Okay. And I'm dead in
Since
6 minutes,
he's
but it
beaten
was
like
enough
a
damage.
current top 3 level.
Yes. Hex, please do your thing. Don't die on me. Okay. I just did
Huh?
deities. I think I did it finally.
What?
And yes, we've done it. Round 100 beating. So we beat regular Chimps Mode with a little bit more than 60,000 spare on Blondes, which is pretty good. But now
If
we're
I
going
die
to
there
you guys probably are also
another
curious about Pop
time,
Pump Check.
I'll definitely
438k
have
on the
to
Blue
look
Crush. I got 83k on Spiked Mines.
at it in practice
437k
mode.
on Missile Warrior. 941,000 on Zeely. And then 82,000 on Spike Factory. Well, actually 190k on this Ice Tower as well. So the Rotoman's been doing a decent amount of work. And I'm dead round 103. Okay. Well, that's nice. Try this again. Maybe use a Hex on first targeting. And use a Spike Storm as well. Oh my gosh, that is just so many balloons. The problem is we don't have enough damage for cleanup. I could try getting Lord of the Abyss, which will give a stronger Pierce bonus and increase its damage. Maybe that's the solution I need? Let's see. Lord of the Abyss, does this help enough? It's looking like it does, okay. Now my only concern with buying something like a Lord of the Abyss is it doesn't really help me out at all for DTs. That's one of the issues we've been having defending DTs, because this guy cannot pop lead balloons. Well, I guess it can sometimes pop lead balloons with my Embroidement, if the Embroidement gets in first, so maybe it does help with DTs a little bit, but I'm still dead. That's what I'm talking about. DTs are insane. I think I'm actually going to go back in time. Instead of buying Lord of the Abyss, we're going to switch that and buy a Super Pro, which is a little bit more expensive, but the Super Pro has many advantages over the Lord of the Abyss currently. It deals probably similar amounts of damage, because they buffed the heck out of this guy's damage. It actually applies a slow effect against the Glimpse as well. It'll be a more consistent decamo for us, and it gets all of my projectiles plus 4 damage. Let's see if the Super Pro defends these DTs. Question of the day. Let's use this now. Let's use Spike Storm.
Well, one more try.
Spike Storm's going to be a lot more effective as well with the Super damage buff. This is the part that might get me though. No, wait. We hung on. Nice. I think I'm going to run into another roadblock though. That being round 119, which has 3 BDs on it, and I don't think it will afford Supermines in time. Like, we're not going to afford Supermines in 5 rounds from now. But before we reach round 119, I do need to deal with round 117 as well. These DT rounds have just been really annoying, I gotta say. I did not think DT is going to be this big of a problem. You know what? I'll do another big purchase. Carpeted Spikes. I know, guys, I know. That puts me even farther back from the Supermines, which I was actually getting kind of close to saving up to. But it's just necessary. And I need to get something else up for round 119 as well, as I was saying. There's no way one Spike Storm would be enough here. But the Carpeted Spikes, you can see how quick that takes care of the BDs. And I'm going to use a Hex. No, we don't need a Hex yet. I don't think I even need a Hex at all against this round, to be honest. Carpet Spikes is insane. Yeah, we need to save 70,000 more for the Supermines. We're halfway on saving. Okay, round 128. This is a big DT round. Lots of fortified DTs. That's the threat. Let's use a Hex. Okay. Try that again. Maybe just use the Carpet Spikes ability regularly and with the Hex. Okay, we're surviving somehow. That was close. All of the rounds that don't have DTs, by the way, are just super easy for the setup. We've now passed 100k on save up, so we're 35,000 away. There's one big problem though. We're nearing round 138, which is just like the biggest DT
What?
of all time. I think we're going to die against that, and there's no way of affording the Supermines before round 138 hits. Because the income from these rounds is actually quite small. So I'll probably have to buy something else again before I can afford Supermines, which is just really annoying. Let's see though, we've made it to round 138. So now the DTs. We're going to keep this slow and steady. It looks like the start is... Actually, they're already pushing. Well, that's not a good sign. The DTs get more and more dead still as the round progresses, so just defending the start doesn't mean you're going to defend the entire round. And I'm dead once again. What if I bought an Overclock for my Bloom Crush? And that Overclock can be transferred later to, like, the Supermines, for example. Okay, Overclock the Bloom Crush. Hex now. That does add a lot of consistency to my defense. The overclock's not 100% of the time, though. It's only 66%. Oh, and looks like we're struggling. Wait, we're hanging on. 1 second. I think we defended around 138, yeah. I did spend like 14k to make that happen, but it's something I'm going to purchase later anyways. As long as it doesn't stop me from saving up for super mines, I think it's fine. And here's around 140. Let's hex this. Okay, well that's not a good sign. I'm dead. Let's try this again. And use Hex off the start with a Spike Factory ability. Last damage change, please. Hex your
What?
Okay, we popped it.
Yeah, do not know how to do that
So,
apart
I
from
guess I can use a Hex on the Carpet Spikes. Not Hex on it, but overclock on Carpet Spikes. There's a regular BD that comes out later. I'm gonna have Hex back too. Okay, I should be fine this round 140 then.
Boing, boing.
Do I even need the regular Hex? No. The Carpet Spikes actually just took care of that BD so quickly. Now we're past round 140, which means there's BDs inside of the regular round set.
You could only do that as a spider.
Oh,
Yeah, I know these books if you actually
and
could do
other projectiles from dealing with like the regular blimps. It looks like it was fine there though. Oh, and there's 2 BDs. I think I'm doomed. We can try this round again. But 2 BDs back to back is harder than a fortified BD because the Hex does worse against 2 BDs. And the BDs and the Carpet Spikes projectile just getting blocked by everything. So the biggest save that we were able to achieve is 113k on down to 138. So I think what we need to do, guys, is somehow cut $22,000 or so from the setup, and then afford a super mines on this round. This is probably the highest likelihood round for me affording it, I think. And the way I ended up cutting that money spent is by going back to round 103 and not purchasing super brittle, but instead getting Carpet Spikes early. Now that held off the rounds pretty easily for a while, but then once again DTs became a problem, so I still needed to spend a little bit of extra money, which there was room for in the budget since super brittle cost $30,000 for that upgrade. So I ended up getting an Alpha for my Bloom Crush, and I actually got a Deadeye. I just still have other things besides Deadeye like Load Glue and stuff, but Deadeye was actually the best solution, because using that ability on Bloom Crush gave it camo detection, so I didn't have to wait for my decamos to activate, and increased the Bloom Crush's range a little bit, which allowed the Bloom Crush to hit the DTs earlier into the round. And then with those changes, I'm back to round 138. And it looks like my analysis of money spent was probably correct, because we should make enough cash around 137 here to purchase the super mines. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how we purchased this. Super mines on Blondes is just crazy to think about.
I think I might know how to do
Upgrade
that.
this expensive on a map this short. I almost have it. One more Hex and I should get it. Yes. There it is. Super mines has been purchased. What a good feeling. $547 to spare, by the way, so we cut it very close. Now, this should be able to defend around 138. If this doesn't defend around 138, I am going to be really annoyed. Even with the slow attack speed of the super mines, I currently don't have it overclocked or anything, but we are defending, right? Yes. Okay. We use the Deadeye ability on our Bloom Crush, because that helps out somehow. But here's the 4580. We should be fine against this. Superman is actually going to deal less single target damage than the Carpet Spikes on this map, by the way. But the advantage of the Superman is that we'll clean up everything else, so that we can focus the BDs easily. At least that's my thought process with this. Regular BD, we're good against that as well. It's time to lock in, and I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. What is going on? I buy this insanely expensive tower, and I'm dying. Okay, we defended the BD this time. That's
Forgot about that.
I'm really hoping it wasn't a waste of time to save up all this money. I'm not entirely sure how to fix this problem. I saved up for the super mines, but it just isn't doing what I needed to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm dying against the ceramics from underneath it, over and over again. So yeah, I was pretty upset that super mines did not really help me out as much as I was thinking. So I started brainstorming. What are some of the strongest upgrades in the game, and would they be effective on Bronze? Some of them that came to mind was like the MAD, Ray of Doom, Bez, Legend of the Night. None of those upgrades though strike me as being good on this map. And then I thought of the Beast Hammer, because this guy has one of the strongest upgrades in all of BT6, being the Megalodon. But Ryan, the water on this map is all the way in the bottom right-hand corner, so how would you have a Megalodon work? Well, I've been using the top half Mermaid this entire time. Why not just go with a Lord of the Abyss, which I kind of want to get anyways because it buffs the Spike Factory, and then I can have a buff Carpet Spikes to carry me for a lot of the save up, and now we can afford the Megalodon. Resuming the live commentary. Alright, this is good. It looks like I was able to manage to save for a Megalodon. So hopefully this can do something for me. I feel like it's going to be somewhat effective at least. And the next part about the Megalodon is when it's thrashing a BAD, it's going to deal with the limps underneath, which is kind of the problem for my Superman strategy if you remember. But now that I have this guy, I definitely want to start merging and trying to get max power as early as possible. Alright, BAD on round 119. Okay, these are going to be a problem at all. The Megalodon can thrash them in.
Okay, I think that's gonna be the hardest part for me. What?
Okay, pretty quickly made round 138 with the Megalodon. This round might give me some issues though, just because of the amount of DTs. DTs can sometimes be a problem because they get through when the Megalodon's like between the thrashes, if that makes sense. Let's see how we look though. Maybe I should have waited to overclock it as well, I'm not entirely sure. Let's use Spike Storm now. Okay, we're hanging on. I got Absolute Zero back.
Lucky again.
Off cooldown as well. Easy. Yes. Am I dead? I'm dead. See what I'm talking about? DTs are still deadly. And the Absolute Zero doesn't slow them. I think what I'll do is just gonna do Sabo. I'm gonna try to wait as long as possible with Sabo. Use Absolute Zero there. Wait. Sabo now. Okay. I had to wait a long time because this round lasts longer than the Sabo ability does. So ideally, yeah, we're good. Now the question is, can I still pull in the fortified medium around 140 with the Megalodon? Is it strong enough to do that? I'm not actually sure. And it looks like it is strong enough. Okay. That's a good sign. Now we are far away from saving for the Ultra Boost. I don't think we're going to go do that. But it would be cool if I could. And yeah, this is the great part about the Megalodon. While I'm pulling in this BAD, we're also thrashing all of the limps underneath. So it saves the problem. So that's exactly the problem I was having the whole time with the previous run. Oh wait, 2 BDs here. This is actually going to be... Yeah. We actually popped that BD though. Look at that. We thrashed the BD faster than we could pull it in. We died, but I'm sure we can beat this round. Alright, try this again. Overclock now. Absolute Zero. And we're good. I've got a good feeling about this Megalodon, guys.
What?
I think
Why is there a random lag yet?
which is kind of crazy to me, especially when we're on rounds that are very difficult. The only issue I'm running into is TDT. I pretty much just need to use my Balloon Salvo whenever DTs come out, because the DT is always going to be between the thrashes. So let's be ready with the Salvo this time. Now, and I should be okay. Yep. Around 151, it can still pull in BDs. Good thing to know. Oh, I didn't have it overclocked though. If I don't have it overclocked when it starts thrashing, then the thrash is like a lot weaker. Because the damage is based on what buffs are active right before the thrash starts. So if I do it again this time with overclock active, I should be able to thrash this below BAD. Let's see. It still took me a while, but we're good. Alright, there's a BAD coming up. We have it overclocked, so thrashing is going to do a lot of damage. And there's another BAD underneath it. We should be able to pull that one. Wait, there's multiple BADs underneath it. There's 4 BADs this round. Holy cow. Nice. I should be fine. Yeah, we're good. Oh my gosh, that round is crazy. 4 BADs and I still survived it. And here's round 159, guys. If I beat this round, I beat my personal record. Pull in the first BAD. We're gonna use... Actually, I'm not gonna use my overclock. But use it now. Overclock. Pull in this one. And we've done it. Let's go. How far can we push past now? I'm 3,000 away from the Ultra Boost. And the great part about the Ultra Boost is the overclock stack on the Ultra Boost also has full uptime on tier 5, so I don't have to worry about timing my abilities. Wait a second though. Before I do that, it's actually best I use my overclock right before because it resets the ability cooldown anyways. Use now, and now about Ultra Boost. Okay. There we go. I did not think I'd be able to pull off the save up. And if I end up getting 10 stacks on the Megalodon, I can also stack on some other things that'll help, like my Harpy Spikes with this Blue Lord of the Abyss. Alright, there's 3 stacks. We're around 163. This is a set seed round. It just has like a bunch of ceramics, and I think there's DPS at the end of it. Unless I'm remembering incorrectly. It might just only be ceramics. There's 4 stacks. Yeah, it was only ceramics. We're fine. By the way, as for the pop count check, we've got 5 million on the carpet, 2.5 on Lord of the Abyss, 3.5 on the Zealy,
Is this just for like...
on the Megalodon. Nice. 6 Ultra Boost stacks on the Megalodon as well at this point. I'm actually surprised this is still pulling in BADs. I don't know when this stops pulling in, because there's a certain point. where the Megalodon doesn't have to damage to full BDs anymore. And when we reach that point, I might be in big trouble.
Just
But for the
the
meantime, I'm
like
happy with it. This might sound crazy, but imagine we can make it to around 200. I still don't think we're going to be able to. There's honestly a chance with how crazy this Megalodon has been. DDTs are still the only thing that I've ever been losing to. Most of the time I can figure out a timing for my abilities to just get through these DT rounds. Try this again. I Ultra Boosted my glue. We have 3 stacks in the glue now. Opposite 0. Let's use Spike Storm now. Yeah, we're chilling. I think the next thing I would want to purchase is probably Homeland Defense. Homeland Defense and Ultra Boost both work really well in the Megalodon, just increasing the thrashing damage. I don't have enough for Homeland yet, though. It's 6,400 for the Megalodon Coach Hero, and then another, like, 65k for both of these upgrades. And I think I have enough money at this point to get the Homeland Defense. I'm still not sure if that's, like, the best thing to purchase, but my initial guess is Homeland should be the best thing. Alright, BD here. Actually, multiple BDs. Have this Ultra Boosted, so it should be fine. Yeah, we're good. We pop that fast. Oh wait, this extra one might get me. I don't know if I can thrash it down in time.
Okay,
I do thrash it in time, but not quick enough.
this is what I was
So
looking
I think
for.
that means that I do need to buy at least Coda Arms. I'll buy Homeland as well, though. And basically, if we use the Homeland defense before this thrashes a BED, it's going to have that increased thrash strength the entire time it's pulling the BED in, even if Homeland runs out. So use now. And see how fast it thrashes. Oh, dude, look at the difference. That's night and day in how fast that kills the BD. Second one as well, it's dead. That's crazy.
Okay, there we go.
Didn't even need Hex or anything. Now, the downside of Homeland is if the cooldown's not ready, I could be in trouble. Which is why one thing I was considering is just getting 2 Coda Arms villages, because I bet Coda Arms would have been enough damage anyways for what I needed. But Homeland's cooler, and maybe I can just save for Coda Arms afterwards anyways. Here's the interesting part about Homeland as well. Look at this. If I don't use Homeland this round,
Start
I don't
position.
even pop this BD in time. The BDs have gotten so healthy. But if I use Homeland before I thrash, look at how fast we pop the BD. It's like not, it's more than double the damage, even though Homeland defense is supposed to be double attack speed. And the reason behind this is Megalodon kind of works a little bit funky when you give it speed buffs, where sometimes speed buffs apply a bigger buff than they normally and they're supposed to do, and sometimes they apply a smaller buff. So yeah, it's not exactly how you'd imagine it to work. Oh, what the heck? This round has a ton of BDs. Okay. We need to use, and the first BD comes out instantaneously. We need to use Overclock and Homeland Defense. I think with those applied, I'll be fine. If I can even see the BDs that come underneath. There's one. Dead. Even though Homeland Defense is not active anymore, it's still flying. There's 2. And then the third one, we just pull it. We're good. Let's get Energizer. I think I have enough money for it now. 39,000. Yeah. There we go. Minus 20% cooldown. 10 more rounds until we hit round 200 on Blondes, guys. Can you believe it? Absolute insanity. And it looks like I've pretty much saved up enough cash once again to get a Coda Arms in addition to my Homeland Defense. Use Hex here. I need to use Hex because I don't have Homeland Defense active on this thrash. So with Hex, no Homeland Defense active, I can still clear out these BDs. I'm hoping. Yeah, we're good. Do I have enough? Let's see. Oh no, I'm $1,000 off or so. Okay. Now we got it. I'm curious, is Coda Arms enough to thrash down a BAD that's not getting pulled in? If I have the buff applied, let's see. It kind of is. If I pair that with a Purpose Spike's ability and try to stole the insides with Absolute Zero, I think we're fine. Yeah. Okay, this is kind of insane. Look at this, guys. If I use a Homeland Defense right about now, right before we start this thrash,
So this is where the difficulty starts picking up.
since the BD has an insane amount of health, that means my Homeland Defense uptime is almost 100%. Because by the time the Megalodon is done pulling Skyen, I'll basically have Homeland Defense ability back. Almost, as you can see. Now I know I can defend those ATs, all I need to do is just use a Salvo or Absolute Zero ability there, but yeah. Isn't that crazy to think about? Ladies and gentlemen, we've made it. Here is round 200. Can it pull in a 4?
Oh my.
To my surprise, yes. Okay. I didn't think it'd still be able to pull in BDs, I'll be honest. Oh, and the second one is going to absolutely kill me. Yeah. So what I'll do then is use Homeland Defense before I start thrashing, and see if Homeland is enough to kill the second BD. It's is enough, but I die it's insides. So
Okay, now I know how to do that, and then
that's crazy.
yeah.
Next now. And that should be easy.
What?
Yeah. On the bright side, we almost have Homeland back. We use it here. Oh wait, after round 200, the Megalodon no longer pulls them in. Am I just dead? What if I try something? Last targeting, let it cook. I was doing a boss in with Megalodon recently, and using last targeting, not thrashing the BD itself, but thrashing stuff underneath it.
Now that I know how to do that part, with consistency, even though it's kind of cheating, basically. Start position. Save and play.
I don't think I can get it to damage that BAD, guys. I can try over and over again. I can try going back in time and not buying the whole Arms Village and buying the Grand Summit set.
Okay, so you just go down and then you do that.
So I guess we'll try it.
And then you just do this and that and then that. Then,
Until now. Purpose Spike's ability. Pop it. It's still not enough, yeah. Once the Megalodon can't pull in the BDs anymore, we're pretty much just dead. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Round 201 on Blonde's Chimps. Absolutely insane stuff.
Okay, yep. Now that I know how to get past that part, even though it might be cheesing it, even though you might say it's cheating or cheesing it, I don't care. And hopefully that just is not, hopefully that is not just fake. Hopefully that is not fake. There. There. Yep. Yeah.
I can't believe Ninja Kiwi did this. They copied me. A little more than a week ago, I made a video beating Elite Phase on Midnight Mansion. The hardest boss in the hardest map. And look at this, guys. Going into the boss of it, it's Midnight Mansion, Elite Phase. Crazy coincidence, or did I inspire Ninja Kiwi? You guys seem to think louder. Now, obviously, this is not going to be the exact Phase on Midnight Mansion is unbelievable.
Oh my, the hitboxes. The hitboxes. They are horrible in this game. You can jump inside a spanking net die.
Let's get right into it. Midnight Mansion Phase, we meet again. Now, we have a lot of starting cash, so they gave us 6,500 off the rip. So I think what I'll start with here actually is a sniper and see how early we can supply drop. I don't my hero placed yet, which is a Zeely. So we are missing out a little bit of hero leveling. Also, the balloons on the left hand side. It's actually just going to free out over here to deal with that. Because sniper farming is basically how we're going to make all of our money here. Because that's the thing with this map. You can't fit any banana farms. Even like removing these cabinets, you can't fit them. And then on top of that, banana farm abandoned. Now you can do stuff like balloon trap and rubber to gold. The thing with those methods though is they don't really give you much money on these super early rounds because there's not very many balloons to like eat in your balloon trap, right? And then on top of that, I can have a balloon trap at the top.
It does work in the actual level.
Because I'll be collecting the balloons early and it'll hurt my sniper farming. So what I'm considering doing here is just kind of forgetting about the balloon trap and just only using sniper farms in this video. I think that'll work out in my favor. We are starting to leak some lives on the left-hand side because my sniper cannot see his balloons due to the firewall. And that firewall switches place every couple rounds. I think after this round concludes, it's going to move, it's going to be on a staircase. So then my sniper will see both sides. There we go, yep. I was correct. Okay, and just like that, I have saved up for the supply drop. Hopefully before round ends. There we go, nice. Now what do I want to purchase next? I definitely want to get a Zeely now. That's without a doubt. But before I place a Zeely, I think one thing I should purchase is a glue gunner, just to slow down the balloons. The longer it takes
yes,
the balloons to reach
best.
my towers in the back, the more cooldown I can get from my sniper ability. So what we're looking for is that time penalty. Once the time penalty starts running up like this, that means the sniper crate ability stops going off cooldown, and we've pretty much maximized the
Yep, thanks to the start positions. Whoever made that level, whoever made the start positions, Session 1, thank you. Just thank you. That makes this. That makes me having to do this level. Actually, learning it will get easier because I won't have to play through the entire level to just find out where just to get to one point and die multiple times.
The lead sniper is only a little bit more expensive than a second sniper farm, but
I wonder if that was intended or not. Well, before they patch it, if they patch it, I'll definitely have to do this. If they patch it because this vid, I'm gonna be mad. I'm sure people will be mad because if it gets patched.
I think after this next crate comes around, I'll have enough money. Maybe. It depends on how much money I make from these regular balloons inside that time frame.
Yes, me best.
Sniper is going to be providing enough defense to deal with these left-hand side balloons, which is good. Oh crap! I still won't have enough money for the lead sniper.
70% on an easy demon. My personal best for any ED for easy demon.
I'm $200 off. Oh my gosh. That actually sucks. Buy it? Okay. Yeah. Because when you buy the lead sniper, it also resets the ability cooldown, so buying it.
Will I be able to do fluke this level? That basically means you do have a low likely percentage, then you get way higher. Like club stick, for example, you get your best is mine, 40%, and then you get up 42%, and then you beat it. That's basically a fluke, apparently. Someone said that.
By the way, the reasoning for picking a Zeely, there wasn't very many good hero options in the event. So I just picked a Zeely from them, because Zeely's totem can be pretty helpful in some of the early tiers. If you got some extra attack speed and everything. Alright, should we get our third sniper up here in a second? It's starting to snowball, ladies and gentlemen. I'm $200 off. Come on. Let's get you. There we go. And I'm fourth sniper. I think I can't afford going for a fourth sniper without, overspending and screwing myself up for the tier 1 defense. I'm not sure yet how many snipers I want to go for in total. I think my overall plan for this is to get the Ninja Paragon, Ascended Shadow. I did a little
At this rate, getting it under 200 attempts, I think, is possible.
Does enough damage to defend the boss. You have some issues
and under 100, that's going to be cool.
That'd be cool. So we'll need to adapt the strategy a little bit because of that. But degree 40 Ninja Paragon is basically what I'll be working towards. And one other thing with this tier of the boss, and with the future tiers, is I kind of just want to stall the rounds to the maximum. So what I'm going to do is get a Horned Owl, and I'll get another Beast Hand over here, merge them, and target the Reticle on the left. The purpose of this is basically to grab ceramics and just regular balloons, cycle them, and keep them glued so then they don't get popped from my snipers.
Okay.
And this can be really impactful when the boss is out because there's no time to so if we defend the entire boss during round 41, that means our sniper ability will be
This is definitely the easiest demon and so far for me.
What I'm gonna do is a Dartling with an Alpha.
Free demon
Almost is gonna be enough damage to defend.
in
What
rating.
this Dartling is to make it into an MAD for some of the future defense. So the low tier Dartling can defend tier 1. That'd be pretty solid. There's just 0 chance it's gonna defend the boss. Yeah, I should just cut my losses here. Okay. Retry from 40. What do I want to attempt next? I could try something more expensive that I will want later as well. That being a Master Bomber. Costs 34k though. Can I even afford that mid-defend? I feel like once I get the Master Bomber, we'll deal with the rest of the HP pretty quickly. And I might honestly be able to take care of the tier 2 boss as well. Alright, Sniper Farms, I need you to go huge for me here. We're at 9k out of the 34k so far. Okay, Sticky Bomb is now attacking the boss, so that's going to deal a little bit of damage. Actually, a decent amount, I'll be honest to say. We're going to take care of his skull at least with the regular Sticky Bomb. Well, my Falcon can't reach them anymore as well. Let's merge. Okay, there we go. Grab some of the ceramics, please. Alright, that's 2 skulls down. And the Sticky. The Sticky Bomb is actually doing more damage than I thought it would, I'm not going to lie. It's going to do half the HP alone. Wait a second. Maybe just multiple Sticky Bombs could work. instead of saving for the whole Master Bomb. The problem with that play, though, is if I get a Sticky Bomb on the left and right hand side, there's no way I'm going to go effectively stall the rounds later. So I would only want to get Sticky Bombs on one side at the top, if that makes sense. Being able to maintain the stall of rounds that I'm looking for is really important. Let's just see if Master Armor can clutch this up, though. Get it up. We can use a totem over here of these snipers, and even buffs the snipers on the left hand side, which is good. And it looks like
Okay, yeah, I can kind of consistently get somewhere around it.
Let me see if I can do this without Master Bomb. The cheaper defense will work. Okay, we got the one Sticky Bomb on the top still, but the difference I'm going to make is just go for multiple Sticky Bombs. So we'll probably get like one on the staircase and then one at the very end. The next one, actually I only need 2 Sticky Bombs to reach the entire map. Or the entire end here. So one right here. I also was able to build up a couple Sniper Farms mid-defend because the Sticky Bomb defense is obviously much cheaper than the Master Bomb defense. Let's use the Totem. It actually might be able to. Wait a second. Sticky Bomb's kind of cracked. Not gonna lie, especially with the Zeely. The Zeely's doing a lot of damage. That's full. I don't think we need the Master Armor, guys. I will get the Master Armor for tier 2, I'm pretty sure, though. But being able to defend with Sticky Bombs for tier 1 is fantastic, especially because, as you guys know, the planet's got a Ninja Paragon up, so just like that, we've already got 20,000 pops on the Ninjas, which I guess isn't that much, but it's a decent amount. My biggest concern with this play is if I can still maintain a good stall in these rounds with the Sticky Bomb at the top of the map. I could sell this if I can't maintain a good stall, but I think due to my Horned Owl, we probably will be fine. Let's see if I reach time penalty here or not. That's the question. But yeah, I do reach time penalty. Okay, that's good. Alright, so far, how many Sniper Farms do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And one of them's an Elite Sniper. I don't know how many actually go to afford everything I need. I think we'll stop at 10. Which might be too little, it might be too much as well, I'm not sure. And we'll see how this ends up playing out. I don't think I need that many Sniper Farms as a thing, because we're only going for one Paragon at the end of the day. And my plan is to get the Paragon mid-tier 4 effect, which means we'll have a long time to farm these sniper abilities for, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if this is the amount of Sniper Farms we're going to be ending off with, what is there to do before the tier 2 defense? And I don't really think there is anything else to do, really. Just make sure we're stalling these rounds effectively, and using those sniper abilities whenever they come off cooldown. Let's see if we get this round stalled to the time penalty. Please? No? Wait. I didn't. Oh. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. I feel like I was pretty darn close, though. On the bright side, though, as the rounds get harder and harder, the Sticky Bomb will be less effective at anti-stalling rounds, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta keep that in mind, too. Yeah, like this round, for example, I easily hit time penalty. And I can't afford Master Armor at this point. I don't really want to buy it, though. Because this will hurt my stall even more. I'm not gonna... So we're gonna wait until I actually need this for the tier 2 defense. Alright guys, I'm actually making money pretty fast. I feel like if anything, I'm over Sniper Farmed. Because we've made 135k in just like 10 rounds or so. And on top of that, you have to remember, I'm not planning to get my Ninja Paragon until tier 4, which will be like around 104, around 103. I'm not going to go back and like try to cut Sniper Farms though. We'll just roll with this and see how it ends up playing out. Here we go, we've reached tier 2. Let's buy the Master Bomber. I'm not going to buy Sharp Shurikens yet. And see if this is enough defense. 49,500 HP. That's actually not that much. I feel like the Master Armor will be enough. And on top of that, the Master Armor and the Sticky Bombs can both be thrown on the boss at the same time. Obviously, the Sticky Bomb can't reach the boss right now, but later it will be able to. And I made sure to place the Master Armor on the shelf as well. Because I placed it on the carpet, there's line of sight blockers with the wood. So the Master Armor would not have full map coverage with the Sticky. If I place it on the shelf, then I do have full map coverage with the Sticky. So, big advantage there. Alright, 3 skulls down.
Be quiet, phone.
Only 2 remaining. This will easily be enough defense. No questions asked on that. How many pops do I have on my ninjas, by the way? Let's see. 168k on this. Oh, wait a second. Do I need more defense?
Oh my.
163. These ceramics actually are
That eventually became pseudo.
Totem. Yeah, totem's gonna be more than enough because increasing the pierce of the snipers makes a big difference. It makes the bouncing bullet bounce more, and it makes the shrapnel that the bouncing bullet creates have more pierce as well. As I was saying though, how many pops do I have now? 200k on this, 12,000 on you. Okay. Yeah, according to my Paragon calculator, if I want a degree 40 Ninja Paragon, I'm gonna need roughly 3.7 million pops on ninjas. That's without doing a cash slider, by the way. it's gonna be difficult to get that many pops. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely got a good start on the pops though. Okay guys, we made it to round 74 and I've noticed one thing starting, and that's the fact that the master armor is actually getting overrun occasionally, which is good for the fact that I can stall the round easier, but it's bad because I'm missing out on pops that way, you know what I'm saying? Okay, it looks like this round, though, I was fine. But some rounds it does happen. So what I'm thinking of doing is spamming some ninjas. Get a couple extra of these guys, maybe throwing them into the next round. And don't miss out on pops. Still making it small in these rounds. This is near as the tiers for Hero Power. So it's not like I'm spending useless cash. That's gonna hurt my score, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I've got 8 Shinobi stacks in this guy now. That should be more than enough to handle the balloons that enter his range. But the question is, can our Cornell still get to work and stole some ceramics? Looks like the answer to that is yes. We stole the time penalty pretty easy. Okay, we made it to tier 3. Now, as I was saying, my initial plan with this tier, because I know I'm going to need more defense, was to get an MAD. But I'd like to see if I can actually defend this tier with the ninja-based defense first, because then I'll be farming more ninja pops. So let's see about that. We're going to get more Shinobis first of all. I'm going to get Grandmaster Ninja right out here. Upgrade Caltrops and all these guys. Okay, I think this is a decent setup so far. Let's also get the Grand Saboteur. Then last but not least, I will add a Glue Strike. Oh wait, we can also get a... One last thing. I will get a Sticky Bomb over here. Is this enough damage? I am guessing no, because the boss has a lot of HP. We'll see. It would be nice if the Zeta was at the top. Maybe I should have placed the Zeta at the top to begin with. The reason I had the Zeta at the bottom is because I wanted to stall the rounds early on, right? But now with having a Zeta at the bottom means I can't really totem buff all of my ninjas at the top, so that's kind of hurting me. If I use this, there's no way that reaches, right? Oh, it does reach this. Okay, wait a second. I did not know the range of it was so big. Grandmaster Ninja, I need you to start attacking, please. There we go. Blue Strike. And how's the damage looking? We hit that first skull relatively quickly once everything was attacking. Alright, totem again. Yes. Oh, there's just no way I have enough damage. There really isn't. There's no shot this is gonna work. There's 2 skulls down. I think we'll maybe get like 4 skulls down, is my guess. Probably keep Master Armor strong parry, by the way. It's the best thing to do. I mean, let's see how close we get with this defense, because maybe adding something like an overclock could make the difference if we're kinda close. We can overclock the Grandmaster Ninja, of course. And so I think that's smart. Immediate ability. How much damage does this do? Okay, this is a solid amount, even with barely any buffs. I must save the next immediate ability for the next skull. Wait. Let's use it now. Perfect. And then once this guy starts attacking, we'll use Totem and Blue Strike. Does the MAD make the difference? Question of the day. I don't know what splits my total score towards, though. Let's think about that as well. 25k. That'll put me at... Yeah, I'll still be under 800k. Was that my goal? Let me see what the leaderboard says. Okay, I'll be like right next to number 1 on the leaderboard, if this works. That's a very big if. So we'll have to see about that. I might need to find more intermediate skills, because it's still seeming like it might be a ability. Just based on what things are feeling at the moment. And the thing about it too is that it is starting missing more before the boss is away. What I can do and hope with that is get a... Where's this one at? Get a Desperado over here. I can actually fetch you. There we go. Deadeye. That's gonna help out a lot because if you use the Deadeye ability on the MAD, it condenses the ability. So you see what I'm talking about on this next activation. Use you. Now if I go MAD ability, you can see how much tighter the spread is with missiles. I think if I had the Deadeye from the start, it also would have made a big difference on our damage. We got the Deadeye kind of late. So gotta keep that in mind too. See the other MAD ability? Actually, that might have been a bad ability usage. Since we totem. Come on, we got this. Don't die against random balloons. 4 recalls need to be remain. Yeah, we definitely have this. MAD was enough. Now, my only concern there is I didn't get probably as many Ninja Pops as I'd like. Let's see, we got 177,000 on you. I mean, I've got over a million Ninja Pops, or probably close to a million in total at this point. We got 600,000 Pops in our MAD there. But yeah, the nice part about the MAD is I can just target this away and then focus Ninja Pops with these rounds once again. Have the ninjas get every single pop. Alright, but you know, use the totem to buff our Grandmaster Ninja. It only takes 1 life, so I can use that a ton of times. But by the way, guys, I definitely have enough money to get my Ninja Paragon. Because Ninja Paragon, since it's easy mode, it only costs 425k. And with some over sniper farms, I can pretty much just already afford that. Now, obviously, I don't want to sell the sniper farms if it's not needed, so I'm not going to sell them yet. Because if I wanted to optimize, you could probably put 1, 2, 3 snipers or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Round 95, let's talk it. He's a Grand Sabo now. Basically have to rely on this Master Bomber to pop
Under how many attempts? However many attempts. Yes.
Make sure the ninjas can take care of everything they should be able to. Yeah, it looks like we are completely fine. Now, I'm not going to get my Ninja Paragon. I'm going to need the Ninja Paragon like right away. I'm going to defend the entire target. You know what I'm saying? But just for testing purposes, let's see how far off we can get degree 40, which is our goal. I know I'm not there yet. 31. Actually, I'm not sure if I have the cheers requirement done yet. Make sure all of them full crosspath. Yeah, I only have 16 of these. I need at least 20 shinobies to get the cheers requirement as well. So let's get 4 more of these and start the next tier. Let's go. Might as well use the Ninja for now because it's not going to help with the AD costs next to it. The AD ability. Might as well try to get some boss damage already. And then focus the Ninja Power every once in a while, maybe like 100 or 104. See what round 103, see what it is. Just a test. I still don't think it'd be degree 40. 36, it's closer. Actually, let's target our MAD away now. We want our ninjas to get all of these pops from these balloons. Farm some boss damage. I think we'll test again after round 104 concludes.
I thought I was dead there.
Please be high degree. 40. Wait. So I got 40, but the question is, can I wait longer? Maybe farm like an extra 1 or 2 degrees, because I'm greedy. I'll try waiting a little bit longer. Just a little bit, you know? It doesn't hurt nobody. Alright, see what it is now. 41, okay. I'll try this. Target the MAD back, by the way. We already got all of our pops, so might as well have the MAD help us out whenever it can. Alright, there's 2 skulls down. I have pretty little track length to deal with the next 3 skulls. And Ninja Paragon's going to stop attacking soon as well. That's the problem.
Broken, this thing's not being super inconsistent.
DTs. My good. Hex. I definitely can defend those. That's what I was talking about when I said the skulls at the end of defending phase can get difficult. Because when DTs come out, it gets scary. It's Hex. Okay. Yes, I'm fine. Not a problem. We might as well target the total over here as well.
Most inconsistent thing in Geometry Dash. The hitboxes. You jump. You're inside of a spike. You live. You go through blocks, basically.
No, I'm gonna die. No! Oh my gosh, that's so frustrating. We should try again from the start. And maybe just try with the degree.
I'm gonna make a level that's a bit an absolutely huge waste of time.
It is degree 40, perfect. Okay. Good sign. We use MAD ability. I guess I'll keep using sniper abilities, but it doesn't really do anything at this point. My only concern is hopefully that's enough for tier 5, because having 1 extra degree could help out a little bit for tier 5.
It's gonna be the biggest waste of time in GD history. It's gonna be an auto load. It's gonna be a level where you have to jump over 2 spikes. And it's well, it's gonna be. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with my next level. It's gonna be such a big time waste. All that you'll do is you just sit there, jump twice, and half speed over 1 spikes.
I know I can beat this.
and then you instantly, and then you have to wait,
Oh, use
jump
the
over
totem.
one at near the
Totem this.
beginning,
Don't die.
and then you
Yes.
jump over
Leave it at tier
another
4.
at near
Finally.
the end,
Man, though,
and
tier 4 ending is
as
that
the
difficult.
level,
Tier
and
5,
it will
if I have like
be
the same blimp spawning from the end,
now
I
at
think I'm
half
screwed.
speed.
What's my score? 769k. Nice. So where's that put me in the leaderboard? Now, technically, I first by 13,000. Now, there's still lots of time in the vid left, so I don't think my score's gonna stick first at all, especially because I'm planning on releasing this video before the event ends anyways. But getting first for the time being would be pretty nice if I can achieve that. And if I have 13,000 left in the budget, we can buy some stuff at the very end of the map to help me out, like a Relentless Glue, for example, comes to mind. We'll see once I get to tier 5. Okay, here we go, guys. Tier 5, attempt number 1. We will be using the MAD ability the entire time this time around, because I don't need a safe box for anyone. Let's wait till the boss is doing damage. Now we use MAD. That's not really deal that much damage in the grand scheme of things. It's gonna help out a little bit. Mainly what we're looking for is the chunks of sticky damage. You can see when the sticky bomb actually activates. It is a lot.
Jump,
That's very
jump,
helpful for us.
jump,
First
jump.
bullet comes down pretty quickly. Okay, that's a good sign. I wish there was a way to increase this Paragon's range. Like, I could
Yeet.
actually attacking with the main attack right now.
GG's.
But we're gonna have to wait.
G to the G's. G to the G's.
Actually, no, never mind. Now it's
G
done.
to the G's.
Okay. Come on, take down skull number 2. The other thing that's gonna be difficult for me is as the battle progresses, my towers attack slower and slower. So dealing with Ola Blimps on the last skull is gonna be even more difficult. I think getting a good mob hex will have to be part of the plan. Another MAD ability. MAD is kind of getting completely blocked by the spawns, but that's fine. That's 3 skulls down, okay. So we're technically halfway down on the HP, but the second half of HP is much more difficult to get through than the first half. 2 skulls remaining. Let's go. We've got this. I believe in you, Ninja Paragon. It's actually really good that the portal's in the Ninja Paragon's range currently, because now we can still reach those blimps and attack them.
Easiest level.
And
Jump, jump, jump,
the
jump.
projectiles a little bit and not have to worry about dealing with the regular blooms as well. Round 126, I'm going to save my MAD ability now. Last portal, where's last portal going to spawn from? Oh, wait, DTs?
Fly.
I need to use MAD
Bruh.
there. Okay, MAD ability now. Yes, don't use Hex. We can save Hex, I'm pretty sure. We just need Mount to pop these TTs. We're good. Round 127. That's Totem. Buff the snipers. I'm dead. This is what I'm talking about, dude. Like, oh my gosh. Hex these mobs, I guess.
Fix this level.
Like, deadly for me. Come on. Please just handle somehow. We're actually low-key handling. No, we almost got MAD ability back. We can make this happen. Alright, here's what I'm gonna try to do. Totem. And I'm gonna icicles down. Does that help me out enough? Let's see. We Hex now. I feel like the icicles is helping out a good bit against the ceramics. Oh, I'm
Jump,
there.
jump.
I'm like a second away from the MAD ability though. This can definitely work. But if I get the icicles in a different location, like right around here for the icicles, all the way in the back. Okay. Please work. Wait, I did a lot of the BFBs this time. I don't know how that changed. Okay. This is looking good. I have the MAD ability back. Come on. I've got to use against these DTs, yeah. The DTs are gonna kill me, dude. I don't know how long these DTs come out for, though. I feel like I'm gonna run out of time. How long do those come out for? Oh my gosh. They're still coming, dude. What the heck, DDTs? Okay, here's what I need to do, guys. It's gonna be difficult, but I need to stall round 127. Because if we let round 128 start, I just die against the fortified DDTs. The map can't defend them, and the Ninja Paragon can't reach them. So here's how I'm thinking of achieving that. We get a Horde Owl. We merge it. Let me cook. On top of that, I will get a Glue Gunner. Wait, I can't die here. I'm dead. Oh my gosh, I should have had this from the start, but I need to like get it all done fast.
Bro.
And calculate. Alright, so after this happened, we got a Golden Eagle, and then we merge it with the Gyro Falcon, then move the reticle to the left hand side so we can pull a couple ceramics over there, which is then how I'm gonna try to stall the rest out. Okay? Please.
Alright.
Stole these ceramics. Don't let them hack. Don't let them die off. Sell the alchemist.
Right.
No, they're getting cooled. Can I freeze them midair? I can't. Dude, why has it got a hole right then?
Could I just found it?
I wonder. Wait a second. I think I did. Now what I need to do to avoid the goal from ending this round is sell these. Let me cook. Sell all my snipers. Sell the dart. Okay, it's polling now. Target this. Sell you. Get an ice tower down here. Yes. Keep storing these balloons. Don't let round 127 end. That's the last thing I want to happen. Come on. Defend the boss, please, Sticky Bomb. We're popping the ceramics. Don't pop them. Oh, it's pulling one. I think I'm okay. Yes, we defended it. It's popping them. Uh-oh. Wait. Sell. Selling that was a bad idea. We popped it. We popped the boss. I did it. Now we should defend the ceramics. Let's go. What a crazy way to defend the tier 5 boss. Oh my gosh, that was difficult. We couldn't let round 128 start. I got a pretty solid score, 71,000. That should be top 1, unless someone submitted a score recently. And it is by 1.5k. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe button with your forehead. I'm like out. Peace, guys.
I'm going to 61. Welcome to AI Devil.
Ravine, Glacial Trail, Dark Dungeons. Ouch. Those are the 4 maps I currently have black bordered in BT6, and I have a goal of black border in every expert map. So did I have my eyes on the workshop. So what makes this map difficult? First off, as you can see, there's plenty of line of sight blockers and obstacles where you can't place towers. Next, there's actually a conveyor belt going across the entire middle of the screen where balloons travel 50% faster than normal. And lastly, this is actually a split path map with the balloons coming from the left hand side and the mobs coming from the top. But then the path conversion. So can I beat all 100 rounds of workshop without retrying a single round, as that's what's required to black border? Let's find out. And here we go, guys. I have the 3 starting dart placements. This one's on last, this one's on strong, this one's on first. If I have the perfect placements, I should be able to take down round 6 here. Now the spots are actually pretty dang pixel perfect, so if you're trying to copy these, look at where the ranges of the darts kind of are, and I already told you the targeting. Here we go, though. Round 6 does go down. These spots should also take down round 7. It looks like I'm good. Okay, round 8, I'm going to go 4th dart monkey right here, and I'm putting this one strong as well. And then round 9 also should go down to these 4 dart monkeys. And then Striker Jones after all of that. So, yeah, Druid will go right about here. It's probably on first. There's probably cheaper ways to do the early game, but this way is pretty simple. You don't have to do any target micro, and it should defend every time if you get the basics correct. Round 13 going down, I think we get the Spike Factory on the next round. Spike Factory is one of the best towers you can bring in these black ordering runs because it just adds a lot more security to your defense, as it's pretty much extra lives at the end of the track. Think about it, right? And this map in particular is fantastic for the Spike Factory. It's only ends in one spot, so you just have the Spike Factory at the end, which catches all the leads. There's not multiple lanes that ends into. So with the Spike Factory, we are able to defend to round 16. Now it's time to get Striker Jones on the field. Now I do want to play Striker Jones in the back to buff my Spike Factory, but I also don't want to block a ton of his range, so I'm trying to think of the best location for him. That's the thing about this map, there's so many obstacles that block range. I think this is the best location for Striker Jones. I could theoretically put him not at the range, but my plan is to build this into a permaspike later. And Striker Jones does grant a 25% pierce buff to towers in range, which is just basically 25% damage to Spike Factory, so it's important to have it in range. As you can see the knockback factor, Striker Jones has to points here. I really can't see it. It's hard to tell. Apparently, he does knockback balloons by 5 units now. I don't think 5 units is very hard to begin with. Mostly the damage is what will be utilized in early game for Striker Jones, buffs-wise. Alright, bigger stacks. I think something I can't go wrong with buying is probably... Oh crap, round 22 I'm dead. Wow, I
Okay,
was not paying
there we
attention.
go.
Guess I have to restart this clock order run. That is unfortunate. Alright, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. This round, I'm actually going to change up the way I played a little bit. First of all, I put the Spike Factory, I think, in a better location, which is Stricker Jones, a better spot. Defensively, but instead of upgrading bigger stacks first, I think getting smart spikes initially is actually better, just for the increased production at the start of rounds, which is pretty important. So we'll do that, we'll put it on, I guess, where does close targeting throw it?
Bangity
Right
bang bang.
there, where does smart
Right.
targeting?
Yeah.
Smart targeting is slightly better, it looks like, so keep on smart. And it was round 22, if I remember correctly, that I went down to last time. So that is a round I'll use Stricker Jones' ability on. I don't have enough for bigger stacks on round 22 either, which is a bit unfortunate. Alright, here we go. Ability. Am I good? Please? I think I'm fine. No way, dude! Oh my gosh. Okay, how am I gonna beat this round? I should have just tested it last time. I definitely do want to get an Alchemist later for the Spike Factory, so maybe adding like an Alch to the mix. I also want to upgrade this Druid, but I can't get anything from the Druid yet. Like Druid of Jungle can't get, Hard Thunder I can't get. I was wondering if I had enough money for a Trip Shot, which I'm literally like a couple dollars off. That is unfortunate. Do I make enough money for that mid-round? Let's just play out a couple more rounds and see if I would survive before I restart. And yeah, it looks like this setup easily takes me into the 30s. So once I drew the jungle up, things should be somewhat simple for us. So, probably best to restart at this moment though. We just need to do the trip dart play mid-round. That's all I need to do. Alright, I'm back to round 22 for the third time. Now, I do have to remember I have these track extension and reverse motors available, but ideally I don't want to spend that money early, or it's free right now, but don't want to use it early, because it'll be more expensive later that way. Alright, let's get trip dart here. Perfect. That should allow me to defend. Let's see. And I defend pretty easily there, yeah. The extra attack speed on the trip dart ever since that buff is absolutely very important for these expert chips runs. Helps out insane. Drew the Jungle has him about on round 31. That is fantastic. Now I've got to think about what I want next in my setup. I'm feeling like it's probably upgrading the Spike Factory, getting a village to buff these guys with like jungle drum discounts, upgrading the Spike Factory, getting an alt buff on the Spike Factory, stuff like that. Ideally, I get the discount village before I upgrade the Spike Factory, so let's see if I can accomplish that. And the village will go right about here, double discount, perfect. Long Night Spikes is $11.95, alright. Oh wait, now the smart target is actually throwing in a different location. Huh. Because I guess it has bigger range from the village. Also, round 36 can be a pretty scary one, and I can't afford Long Life yet. So I'm gonna add an Alchemist to the mix. Help us out a little bit defensively. Let's go. Stricker Jones' ability as well. Right. We need this to camo solo for us, so I don't want Spike Factor to take too much damage against the regular sets. That's important. And we use another Stricker Jones ability now. I think I'm okay. Long Life. Let's go. I'm feeling somewhat comfortable in this early game now. Camos. Wait. Taking solo. Perfect. Berserker Brew. That is a big step. The Berserker Brew just buffs this an insane amount. Pierce, damage, attack speed, all of it. And we also do have level 8 Stricker Jones now, so this is a 25% Pierce buff on top of that. Now I'm trying to think about what to do for the round 40 MOBA. I won't have enough money for Deadly Spikes by then, unfortunately. I'm thinking Jungle Drums probably is the best plan of attack. Yeah, let's do Jungle Drums. That's the only thing I can think of right now. I'm hoping the Spike Pal is big enough to
Such an easy
blow up pretty much, but I don't know how strong Long Life Spikes actually is. Okay, we're against 39. 39 is not hard at all. Round 40, here we go. I'm a bit worried. We can try to stun the insides. Good stun. We did it. Nice. Alright. Now we save for Deadly Spikes, which I can buy mid-round here. So, start the round. Come on. Oh no, the candles come before I can buy it. Uh-oh. I do, okay. That was a scary round. But we're good now. Deadly Spikes has been purchased. With ceramics, I think I'm fine, yeah. I'm pretty scared with every round that passed here because it's Black Forest, so if I lose, remember, it's just a complete restart that needs to be done for this chips run. There's no retrying last round or any of that jazz. I'm trying to think of what I want next, and honestly, something like a Mermonkey feels a decent decision. This shouldn't steal the Elk buff, because the Spike Factory is still the closest thing to it. And I can upgrade this to like an Abyss Dweller, buff the Pierce device of Spike Factory, and I'm thinking we go all the way for an Abyssal Warrior. Gives us some nice cleanup in the back, and gives us a nice 20% Pierce bonus. And after we get Abyssal Warrior, I'll probably go for like a Mortar, because Mortar is also fantastic with Striker Jones. I am going to get the bottom crosspath on this just because I do need the extra camo protection. Abyssal Warrior has been purchased, and we'll start to build the Mortar up, which the Mortar, it doesn't necessarily need to be in Striker Jones' range, because the only benefit of being in the range of Striker Jones is the extra Pierce, I'm pretty sure. Since level 4 makes it all Mortar Monkeys top 10% faster on the screen. But I might as well place it in the range, because one, it's inside the village range too, which is helpful. And the extra Pierce could be helpful in a couple of rounds. We'll be making an artillery battery though. Artillery battery is the plan. I think I do need a little bit more mob class defense though, as well, since mob goons are starting to come out. I'm going to stun this one now. That gets defended pretty easily. I mean, the Deadly Spikes can probably take a bunch of mobs as well, but ideally we don't have to rely on that. Artillery battery has been purchased. I'll stun it now. Perfect. I like where our setup is right now. I feel like this is pretty solid. I'm wondering if we can save it for the Perma Spike at this point. 32.4k is quite the save up. I feel like we need at least one more thing for Moabs. Maybe a Moab Mauler? Let's do that. Remember, this still gets buffed by Striker Jones,
Better.
so it's pretty solid Moab Mauler. And the Striker Jones concussive shells come back a lot faster now too, so we just stun these mobs over and over again
72%.
when they come out. Actually, one other thing I want to do is I'll buff my artillery battery. That's always a good decision.
After I beat this level, that's going to be my
Make
first
this guy go from 2 damage to 3 damage,
non-platformer
get that extra attack speed
where
and everything
demon
else.
beaten.
And it's pretty cheap as well due to the discount village I have here. With 2 mobs here. Target the mortar. We're good. 2 more mobs. We're going to stun them both. That should
Some
be
platformer levels
perfect.
definitely
Round
do
59, we have
deserve
Cable Lens
to
here,
be
but
like
both of these have lead
considered
pumping
like
power
super hard, like
with the
the
AMD
slime
from
goo
Alphavus,
thing.
so it is
Yeah,
a
that
little
thing
bit
is
scary relying on the AMD to
extremely
beat that round.
difficult
It did
with
work
no
out though.
checkpoints
We'll start this
as a
immediately.
platformer level.
Round 60.
Most platformer levels will
I
have
think I
at least
probably should
one
use our artillery battery
checkpoint,
ability here.
but not that.
Let's do it.
You do not even need a checkpoint.
Easy defend. I'm hoping I get the ABAT ability back up for round 63. I should get it up in time. The mobs are starting to push a little bit though. I don't know how strong this Deadly Spikes actually is. Maybe I should have gotten like multiple maulers or something.
Boing.
Alright, 4 to 5
Bangity
mauler
bang
to stun
bang.
this one.
Ooh,
Should have
yeah.
waited to stun it. Oh no, I wanted to stun inside the mauler's range. That's fine, stunning location.
Yeah.
We're good, we're good. And now I've got round 63. So the plan this round is I can use artillery battery against the first set, and I can reset it with Striker Jones level 10 and use it again against the second set. And the third set, I honestly don't know.
If somebody says this is an extreme demon, I'm gonna be like, bro, have you even played other demons?
Yeah, there's the first set down.
Have you even played another demon? I mean, like even played B. This thing is like 10,000 times easier than B. 13% on B compared to 72 so far.
Let's see. Stun. Oh, it didn't even reach my spike pile. Yeah, the abilities weren't really necessary there. Mortar just shreds those ceramics.
And I'm pretty sure somebody considers that like to be the easiest medium demon.
Stun these fortified mobs.
And that if that's the easiest medium demon, and I say that thing is that thing's definitely like much harder than
Just
this
need to
thing.
utilize the artillery battery ability against mobs. Okay, this round has 2 BFBs, so I'm gonna use artillery battery this round for sure. Alright, wait till another stun.
Also,
Now,
so you think it's normal? You think stars should get more stars than you do now from online levels? I mean, like the harder levels, like Thinking Space 2, Amethyst, Flame Wall, or whatever, or like I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Like the current top 1, now the current top 3, like, yeah. Yeah,
So like,
getting 10
I'm doing
stars
this
from
whole run
them,
pretty much blind.
and then you also
As
can
far as
get
that's
me like
concerned.
geometrical dominator, and then get the same amount of stars or Clutterfunk and get
Just get a lot of extra
more
damage in here.
stars.
Some Moabs who stun these. The stun should come back pretty quickly. Round 71, there's 10 Moabs this round, so I'm gonna
Which
use Trade
honestly
Battery
is
ability.
like, what?
I think that's worth here. Okay,
Because
another Trade Battery.
Clutterfunk, that took me
Battery ability,
1700
super service
attempts.
so
It took over
that's always
11,000 for the best player to
two
beat the current like
BFB.
top
I'm gonna
3.
reset and use it again. And then we'll stun the Moab inside. Wait. Perfect.
And
Zane defense.
that's much of a difference.
4 jars off, guys. 4 jars off. Come on. And there's a
Yeah,
lot of Moabs here.
that is a pretty
Let's go.
significant
Let's go.
difference.
Karma Spike's on the field.
It took him like
That's what we
one
want.
attempt on
That's what we need.
Clutterfunk. It took
Just in time for this
he beat it
BFBs.
in one attempt.
Stun. We're good. Oh man. I wonder if we can do a full run here. That would be fantastic if we make it all the way. That might be ambitious though. I'm trying to think of what I want next. I'm not even sure. I think next we go for like the discount village.
Or you could
here, and we
beat
start getting
something
some
like
support,
this
like
thing,
wall
and then
glue and stuff like that.
you get 10
So that'd be
stars.
the plan.
This
We are around 75 though,
the
which is
same amount
typically,
as if you
as
beat
you guys know,
beat
one of
like
the hardest
Union
routes in
Space 2
ships.
or a harder
So I
level.
think I'll reset and get another toy battery ability here. Actually, I don't need to reset. I'm gonna get just the regular.
So for Club Step, you can get 14 stars.
Stun.
But and then, oh no, you can only get 10 stars from like the most insanely difficult levels that take hundreds of thousands of attempts to verify, and significant progress. Whereas how you get like 1% more every 5 months on the verification, and best player in the world.
And as I said, the village right about here, we get discounts
Every couple
on you.
months you get
We get
1%
range on as well. And then I'm
more,
gonna glue gunner
and then you
right
get
about
the same
here
amount of stars for beating that thing,
with Moab glue
as
in
if
the
you
middle cross
beat
path.
the
Okay. Round
geometrical
78, this round has a
dominator
lot of
is.
ceramics, obviously, so I need to be careful. Probably just aim out ability both waves. Well, the second wave's camo. So second wave, I can only be defended with my Abyssal Warrior and Perma Spike, but the Perma Spike tile at this point should be more than big enough to deal with it. I hope. Let's see. Yeah, we're easily dealing with that. Perfect. Let's get rid of this on my side. I feel like something like Super Glue would honestly be a good buy. 25k for Super Glue. Just to stole the rounds out, because stoling the rounds out for something like the Perma Spike can be extremely helpful. We've got the Zoom Gem around 80 though, so I'm gonna add a Boomerang to the mix. Maybe a Low Press. Let's do that. And we can stun this guy pretty much infinitely due to the Striker Jones stuns as well. So I doubt we'll have any problems. Just keep using that concussive shell ability. It comes back so quickly now. Let's use A-Bat ability now. Easy to defend. I didn't even need the Perma Spike there. Okay, we've got Super Cervix to deal with now. Which is a lot worse from a Mortar on defense, but honestly, Super Cervix don't make a huge difference from the Perma Spike. There's extra layers to deal with, but a lot less inside, so the Pierce isn't really used as much on the Perma Spike. And we're going to 81, that was pretty easy. I still have yet to use
Beat the top one extreme doom and get 10 stars.
Honestly though, I might just try to complete this run without the use of them.
The X step,
If we've made it this far,
you
might
get
as well
10 stars.
see if we can make it all the way. You know what I'm saying?
Spend thousands of attempts on
That would be pretty cool.
elements in
Around 84,
extreme
we're using the
doom,
ability here.
you get 10
The
stars.
stuns have just been, like, look how much
You
we're
spend
stolen
one
in these
attempt
low
on
costumes. Just
X step, you get 10 stars.
It's pretty ridiculous, the amount of value.
But a little with you less orbs.
We're really close to the Super Good Setup as well. I'm gonna wait for the second Zoom to come out. We're stunning both of them. I should get the A-Bat ability back off cooldown here soon. Just keep stunning. And it's gonna get out of my Low Press's range here in a second though. A-Bat ability now. Perfect. Another stun. East defense. And now the Super Glue's been purchased. Okay, we pretty much have a perma-stole on everything now. I mean, Super Glue obviously does not have infinite pierce. It's got its own weaknesses, but that's going to be a huge help for us. Our ABAT also is at 250k pops at this point. I think that's our biggest popper. The Permaspike only has 67k, so we haven't even relied on this guy much at all to bail us out of situations. Molar, though, has 70k pops, and the Boomerang has 38k. I don't even know what to add to our defensive setup next. Honestly, maybe just like the Lord of the Abyss. I feel like I could add pretty much anything and it wouldn't be a bad decision. I just need to spend my money in some way. Or maybe I could go for multiple ABATs. I don't know. Round 88 is going down pretty easily here, though. It doesn't look to be that bad. The only thing that kind of gets through most of the time is ceramics. So if anything, we want stuff for ceramics. Alright, got our first glimpse at DTs here. Obviously, a good DT, but it's got A and B buff on it, so every single spike it's thrown has that popping power. Even that's why I haven't bought white hot spikes yet. It's not necessary. We do have level 20 Striker Jones now as well, which means the artillery command ability doubles the damage and pierce of my artillery battery, which is huge. We'll stun his ZMGs. I should be able to perma-stun.
Boing, boing. Boingity, boing, boing,
And it
boing.
looks like that's the
Boing,
case.
boingity, boing, boing,
We'll
boing,
press
boing, boing,
1
boing.
for the knockback.
Boing,
And now we'll use ABAT ability.
boing.
I mean, just look at So then we have a less of a load to bear on our Permaspike. Wish I had a single flare up here. I think that's a solid decision. Alright, round 94. This is one of the densest rounds in the game. Here we go. I'm gonna use ABAT ability early. I'm gonna stun this with Concussive Shell. Super Glue on strong targeting is putting in some insane work here.
12, 11,
We're gonna
12,
keep on
12,
stunning.
11.
Yeah, everything just gets stopped at the entrance. This is insane. Doesn't appear to be giving me any issues at all. Let's actually start to push a little bit. Another ABAT ability here in a second, though. Use it now. And we're chilling. Round 95. I guess I'll target you here at the start of the round. And then towards when the DTs come up, I'll switch the targeting of my single flare. Like now. Alright, DTs are coming out now. We're good, we're good. The super glue is actually looking human at this point. But I'm gonna trust in that Permaspike pile. Let's get another ABAT ability in here. Actually, I'm not gonna use it. We'll save it. For 96. That's 29k though. Let's spend money on something. Honestly, Lord of the Abyss, why not? We'll just have the ultra buff Permaspike. And once I can afford it, I'll get an overclock in here as well. I shouldn't have even went for the single flare. I could have just gotten the overclock as a deep camo. It's fine though. 96. Use his abilities off the start. Stun. Okay, let's reset this and double damage ability. The double damage ability is going in here. That did a ton. We should be able to afford this overclock. I don't know if we'll get that overclock anytime soon, in all honesty. I think it's gonna end up being like mid-round 98. Well, maybe not. We're still making a lot of money from this round. No, it's still good in mid-round 98. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I mean, if this Permaspike's buffed enough, it should just solely round 100 BAD. I obviously don't have any BAD damage besides the Permaspike. The Permaspike can solo it with enough buffs given and enough stalling factor. So honestly, to keep the stalling factor better, target this artillery battery away. We don't want to damage these ZOGs much right now. Okay, now I can target you on the track. Ability. We're looking good. And I'm, what, $700 off?
This is a
So I'll afford it pretty quickly here.
freaking
ABAT ability.
jump.
Perfect, got it. I'm gonna wait till I double damage. Wait. Now. Double damage. I mean, look at this ABAT damage rack up. That is insane. This isn't even an expensive upgrade. And it's gotten 860,000 pops this run. Plus on first. I should be fine here. They need some Echo Sense networks to increase the range of this slightly. We are completely good. I just don't want to choke. We made it this far. It's best not to choke against anything. And we're chilling. What do I want to add to the setup? Honestly, there's nothing to say about Canada at this point. Maybe Sausage or 100 defense. I only can afford one, really. That's fine. The best way I can set myself up for round 100, though, is just stalling out round 99 to the best of my ability. So, target this away. Overclock you again. Round 100. We'll get one more Mauler in the mix. And when the round starts, I'm going to use this ability. Perfect. BAD, Canada Defend. Question of the day. Inbound ability this. Purple Spike DC huge here. Stun. I still have a huge file, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to look there to see. We're good. Black border has been achieved. Let's see it, ladies and gentlemen. 900,000 pops on this single artillery battery. Not even an expensive die. That is nuts. Only 100k on the Lord of the Abyss. This is kind of a cosmetic. I don't think that was necessary at all. 190k on the Perma Spike. Super lose at 200k. 264k on the Small Assassin. Yeah, I feel like this was a pretty good setup for just winging the map, pretty much. I like it. And where's the Black Border? There it is, the luscious Black Border. Workshop has joined Ouch, Glacial Trail, Dark Dungeons, and Ravine for Black Border maps. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please hit the like button, subscribe moving forward. Run back out. Peace, guys. Have a good one. And if you enjoyed today's video, check out these Black Border videos as well.
What, Dad? I am boy, Dad. Bottom, top, middle.
If you ask any Bloons player what the hardest map in BTD6 is, almost everyone will answer back Bloody Puddles. And I mean, just taking a glimpse at this map, it's already threatening to begin with 5 separate tracks, with 2 of them being active on every single round, and Bloons coming from different directions. And today, we're going to Black Border it. Which, if you guys haven't been following that Black Border series, this is the final expert map I need to Black Border. So afterwards, I'll be 12 for 12. And if you guys have been enjoying these Black Border videos, make sure to go to the shop here, click career support in the bottom left-hand corner, and put in code my highlight pops. It helps me out a lot. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have a 2 Desperado start for this Black Border Bloody Puddles. Believe it or not, this can actually work. It's crazy to think that Desperado can start on the hardest map in BTD6, but hopefully round 6 goes down. Yep. From my memory, for round 7, you need to put this top Desperado on strong targeting. Blue Bloons at the end of the round. We are good. Let's go. Okay, for round 8, we just got a Dark Monkey on the left. We're going to keep this kind of strong targeting. I am using a guide, by the way, just for the start. But then after that, I'll be going for my own strategy. And as for what guide that is, it's from my Mandorio, so it'll be linked in the description down below if anyone's curious. So it's within round 8, though. It's looking like. Alright, round 10, we got a Sniper and a Dark Monkey in there right now. This should be able to defend. Perfect. I'm hoping this can defend round 11 as well. The plan overall is just to get... Oh, wait a second. Am I dead? First. Oh my gosh, I almost died. By the way, as you can see, I did bring Silas, as Silas is going to be what my strategy revolves around. But before I place Silas down, I'm planning on getting an advanced intel airburst start submarine. That's what our start's going to consist of here, pretty much. Alright, we've gotten 2 more snipers. Now we've got 4 snipers, all of which are on strong. Everything else in my strategy is currently on first. And I actually almost died there. Holy cow, that was scary. We have made round 17, which is finally time to get that submarine I was talking about, which we placed as much to the bottom right as possible inside of this pool. And this should be enough to defend round 18, I'm hoping. So then we can get advanced intel for round 19. Let's see. Big group of green balloons. Are we good? Yes. Now we'll get advanced intel on you. Pretty simple stuff. That'll be seeking out all the balloons across the map for us. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, pretty simple stuff. We have saved for the airburst starts. Let's get it. And guys, this is the point at which I'm going to stop following the guide. We are now officially on our way, starting around 27 here. So this is where things get pretty interesting. And go downhill fast. Round 27 looks to be easy though. Yeah, not a problem for us.
I ain't made me
One sniper strong is enough to pop all the rounds. Well, I guess after this
Last time I played that thing was 18 years ago. I do not want to play it.
Somewhere around here, we're going to take all three of these tracks. Let's do it right about here. I think that's a solid spot for Silas. Now, Silas isn't going to be doing much off the start because we don't have any ice towers out, and obviously we have a level 1 hero around 29. But later, Silas is going to be a huge help for us in our strategy overall. Anyways, for next purchase, I'm thinking about getting triple guns in the submarine. But my coding's around 31. Wait a second. It looks like we're fine. Triple guns, please. Okay, we're good. We actually already have level 4 size 2. I guess it's because it's an expert map, so size is going to level up fast to begin with, even without ice towers to help her level up. We will be getting ice towers, obviously, though. It's just, I don't think ice towers are going to be great until I can afford higher tiers, you know what I'm saying? So we're relying on submarine a lot before that point. Okay, in round 33, we're going to get a ninja over here on the right. And the funny part about this,
Now we're 45.
I don't actually need a chemo detection tower on the left, because the submarine darts actually will seek over and snipe the balloons on the left. So look at that. I guess on top of that, we also have Silas kind of covering this lane and the sniper monkey from round 24. So yeah, chemos aren't a problem with this ninja place. I'm going to save for an ult buff for the submarine next is my plan, but I'm not sure. How are we looking defensively? I guess one counter synergy I did not think about until now is when Silas freezes balloons, our submarine can't actually damage them. That's not as bad as you'd probably imagine, just because, I don't know, Silas is still freezing the balloon to begin with, which helps us out defensively by stopping the balloon in its tracks. I'm worried for this round. I don't know if we can handle... I need an out buff desperately. Come on, right here, get a jump. Okay, I can afford it. I think we're good now. I was worried about the first wave of pink balloons because I couldn't afford an out buff right away. Honestly, I should have just pre-placed an alchemist to begin with. But now we should be fine against the rest of the waves, right? Out buff, triple guns is really good. And then last but not least, I think we get faster throwing on you. Yes. And that's everything I'm going to do for my submarine. Oh, wait, there's lead balloons this round, though, isn't there? Okay. If I get screwed on the A and B of timing, I could be in trouble here. Level 3 flexibility, just help me out a little bit. I don't know if it does anything. I think I'm okay. Okay. This map is terrifying. Wait, there's cable balloons this round too. Do I
Orange it. Why
yes,
is it
okay.
saying
I'm not afraid I will, guys, don't
orange?
worry. I think I am finally getting an ice tower down, though. And this will be upgraded towards a cryo cannon as early as possible. Oh, more lead balloons.
Okay.
No, we're fine against the leads. Okay, round 38 is looking to be easy for us.
Definitely have to.
Round 39. Come on, cryo
Alright, buddy.
cannon. Please.
Alright.
Purchase. Yes. Finish without much of an issue. Yep, and it looks like we defended pretty easily. Round 40. And then remember, we can afford it mid-defend here. Come on. Uh-oh, we popped it later than last time. Wait, did I just... Last time we popped it so much faster. I guess it's just out buff timing. I'm gonna try this again. We popped it so much faster the first time around. Yeah, look, we popped it faster this time too. Wait, what? What changed? I don't know, dude. I don't even know what we did differently. I guess we'll play out a couple more rounds though, just because why not? Round 41 looks to be deadly as well. I'm starting to think this Alpha submarine is a bad idea. I'll be honest. Maybe we should have just gotten the advanced intel triple guns and went towards an Arcane Mastery next or something. So I might have to rethink my defensive setup a little bit. What if I bought Arcane Mastery this round? How much does that help me? Oh yeah, Arcane Mastery is crazy on this map. Okay. The reason this should work though is because I'm buying the out buff on round 40 this time around. Where last time I was buying it beforehand. So since I'm buying on round 40, it's going to throw immediately here. And I should be able to defend. Let's see. Okay, it worked. And as per usual, I'm going to play with 8 stars though, which will increase its range. The main thing I don't like about my setup is that even if I get an ice tower, like here for example, it will never reach this right lane. Well, I guess in theory, I could get a village to range buff my village, and then this village range would be bigger, so I can place the ice tower more on the right to reach. We'll play round 49 out though. And we should be fine against round 49, even with all that being said, just because we have an armor piercing
After
on this right-hand side now.
After that, like,
it was just something I was thinking about.
like the bomber where it
Yeah, it
just
looks like we're defending.
wants you to die.
Okay. also just realized my
It's
Silas
actually pretty easy,
village,
as I
right?
found
So
out
that's another
while
reason
I
to
was
increase
in
the
the
reach of my
editor
village.
with
I don't
my
even know if I want to upgrade second village
with
at
the
all, to be
company I
honest.
have of this
So
level.
I'll kind of
Well,
just leave it
for like
out of the
so that I
way.
can try
Yeah,
to
that increases the
time it.
range by a decent bit. And now I can get an ice tower here, and this should
So
be
yeah,
able to reach. Yes, it does. I am so smart, ladies and gentlemen. I am literally the smartest of all time. Do I want this one to have top cross path or not? That's the question. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, ability. We're gonna get some Moab, yeah. Yeah, let's get top cross path on it. There's already Camel Blues around 51. We'll play it safe. That's not gonna be it for the ice tower, so I want to get actually a decent amount more. Maybe even a second ice tower on the right. Just because Icicles is going to be like the main thing we have defending late game, and it's going to help level up Silas faster. So if I'm building more Icicles, it's smart for me to get at least the tier 3 upgrade. Also, submarine on strong targeting is most likely the play now. Well, the second Icicles will have the middle crosspath on. Okay, another Crowd Cannon over here. I guess I'll get this one with the top crosspath as well, just so then we have one cold snap Icicles on both ends. Round 55 is easy. That's the good part about these ice-based strategies. Like, ceramic balloons are not a problem at all. Round 63 should be a breeze for us as well. And now we've got 6 ice towers buffing the leveling of Silas. Well, does it actually need to be in the range of Silas? No, I don't think so. Obviously, Silas gives more buffs to the ice towers in the range, so these 3 aren't really receiving those extra Silas buffs. Now, is there any more tier 3 ice towers I want to purchase? Let's think about that. I think I still want to get that embrittlement that I talked about earlier. Probably up here. Is the fine location for it. So we'll get to an ice shards first of all. And last but not least, I'm pretty sure I want to get an absolute zero. I guess I could place absolute zero in the middle as well. But I think this right hand side is definitely the weakest. Because Silas isn't on the right, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of have the slowing aura of Silas on the left anyways. This is where I have the absolute zero. BFB, round 60. This should be an easy defend. And that appears to be the case. I actually might get screwed over by having Cryo Cannon, because that's going to block a lot of my slippery projectiles on the right-hand side. First, strong. I need to upgrade them to Icicles soon, though. Okay, round 61. Round 62. This round should be relatively easy. Outside lanes are the scariest for me, for sure. Those are the rounds I worry about. And stay up at night thinking about. Alright, round 63. Big waves of ceramics getting stopped in their absolute tracks. Not even so.
If the peanut butter in the Reese's could talk to the chocolate, what would it say? You complete me. Should we start a podcast? Because you're riches.
Easy.
It made me feel like it was doing the work. When Dex came out on top.
Easy.
I need you to trust me. One last time. On Paramount Plus. Powerful congestion relief doesn't have to be uncomfortable. New Theraflu nasal mist works like, but feels like. Theraflu nasal mist unblocks in seconds, lasts 12 hours, and more comfortable to use.
This is nice. Oh, you know how I was thinking a lot about the absolute zero earlier? I could technically get 2 absolute zeros if you think about it, just because Silas allows you to get multiple of those tier 5 ice towers. So, I didn't really need to worry too much about the 1 absolute zero placement, most likely. We'll see, though. Raise Silas level 10 ability this round. Wait a second, am I dead? No, we're okay. We're okay, we're okay. A little bit scary there. Alright, let's get this third icicles in the right now. And we'll get the third one on the left here soon. Lots of Moabs. These shouldn't be a problem, though. First. We're good. We're actually strong. 2 BFBs. These BFBs actually be a bit scary. Size level 10 ability. We're good, we're good. One other thing I need to think about is currently we don't have like any single target damage for our and since we're investing a ton in ice towers, we're not going to really get much single target damage either. So I'll need to purchase something for round 100 defense at some point, obviously. Let's get this embrittlement though, with refreeze. And I think I'll save up for absolute zero next. We are actually getting close to level 13 Silas. Silas is leveling up pretty quickly with the, 8 ice towers I have leveling her up. Let's use a snowstorm now. First. Okay, that got a
I'm
little bit
watching
scary.
somebody play Wednesdays.
I told you it's late. It's the rounds where the balloons are on the outskirts that
background.
are the scariest
He's
by
calling
far.
Silas a girl.
So if I have to use abilities on these rounds, it's not really
I would
the end of
say
the world or anything. You know what I'm saying?
the
Level
voice
3
would
Silas ability.
would easily make you think Guy,
which means
but
Absol
guess
Zero is only
not. It's a
12.96k.
Guy dude, bro.
Next round though is
Wait,
round
so
75,
Guy.
guys. One of the hardest rounds in all of
Was
Chips
this
mode,
like
and I
right
do not
after
have
like
Absol Zero for it.
what was
Let's
it?
see.
50,
Push out strong to start.
50.1,
We have every size
51.
ability available though.
What
At
one
first,
was that?
BFB seems to
That
get obliterated,
added.
and Broden at
Yes.
the top definitely helps me out too on that. Let's use Silas level. Actually,
Ah.
hasn't used abilities yet. We're kind of tearing through this round. Holy cow. Let's use Silas level 3 now. Yeah, it's honestly looking like 75 is easy. These icicles are nuts. I am not gonna lie there. Who would have known?
The ship part right after that ball part is
not an issue. And
extremely
we've got another outskirt round,
easy,
guys.
or
Round
it's
77, which
kind
has
of
a big
easy
group of BFBs at the end
at
of
the
it.
very least.
I'm really hoping I can afford
And then
Absol
just some
Zero by the time those BFBs come.
orbs, and then the end of
It's
the
looking
level.
like that's probably not the case. Yeah. This could be scary. Level 3 Silas ability. Let's go with level 7. Okay. Let's go with level 10 now. We're good. We're good. We're good. Absolute Zero has been purchased. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Round 78. This has two big start waves. This first wave should be easy. The second wave is camo. So let's get Cold Snap on you.
How'd I jump when I did not play?
The main thing I'm worried about at the moment is
Minus
probably
50 XP for this game.
DDTs. Just because, I don't know, most of our icicles don't have camo detection if you think about it. I do have an embrittlement at the top though, which can decamo.
I
So that's
jumped.
something. I could get an embrittlement on the right hand side too. We'll wait till DTs come before I find a solution for them, you know what I'm saying? Absolute Zero does help out a ton, and if you use that Absolute Zero ability too, which increases the attack speed of my ice monkeys. So it kind of double dip there. Not only does this slowing aura affect the balloons, and the freeze help me out, and the ability
Sorry for jumping a billionth of a frame too late.
it's just like super OP. Round 79 is done. Round 80. ZMG. Where's that coming from? It's coming from the top. Let's use Absolute Zero ability on it. It should get popped relatively quickly because I've got an embrittlement on Slane too. Yeah, we're looking to be good against this. Not an issue at all. And I think the next purchase is going to be a second Absolute Zero, guys. The only thing is I don't know about the placement. Oh, wait. This is a good spot. Look at that. I can fit it in the village range right about here. That is a W location if I've ever seen one. We do have
And as far as this thing's a long level.
is kind of scary. Let's use Absolute Zero now. Maybe that was about timing for it. It probably was about timing for it. Level 3 Silas. Okay, let's use another Absolute Zero. I can use level 10 Silas whenever I want. Looks like we're handling, actually. Nice. Only a couple BFBs remaining.
So under 100 seconds is a long level.
The thing at this point is our submarine's doing basically nothing. Because balloons are like always frozen if you think about it. But we defend it. Okay, here's what my next purchase is going to be though. I am going to get an embrittlement right about here. Just so that we have an embrittlement for these two lanes, and an embrittlement for these two from this direction. Because I did actually stop for a couple minutes and do some research on where the DTs come from, and believe it or not, there's not a single DT round that's on these outskirt lanes. Which is like really good for us. Round 95 and 99 are both in the middle. And I think round 90 DTs are in these like middle two that aren't all the way in the middle, if you get what I'm saying. Which means we don't really have to worry about decamos on the full outskirts. I feel like the play is just safe with that mobile eliminator, guys. The BAD comes from this lane, so I want the mobile eliminator to be able to hit the BAD with just the main shot too. That does make our right lane defense weaker for sure, but we'll save for it. 30,000. It actually shouldn't be a crazy hard save, but we still have a lot of income to make. The bottom crossfire is for extra range. First CRG on the left is what we're going to focus on. Just cycle these Absolute Zeros, freeze it entirely. Should be an easy defend. Yep. Second ZMG. Another Silas ability. Let's use Silas level 3. Absolute Zero now. We're so good, right? Yep, we're fine. I think we might just do it without another retry. 86 was easy. We've got level 17 Silas now, which means tier 3 ice monkeys create even more orbiting fragments. Round 87 should be an easy one as well. It's just all on the middle lane, which everything, like literally all of my defense can hit the middle lane. The only thing I'm thinking about at this moment is if I want to build any more defenses before I get mobile eliminator. Like, is it smart for me to get more icicles first? And I feel like we save for the limb first, but I don't know. Yeah, if you think about it though, round 88, these lanes, round 89 will be the outskirts, and then round 90 will be these lanes again. So we'll be fine. As long as we defend 89, which could be a difficult round. Okay, ZMG, go down for me. Bye-bye. Alright guys, I am actually going to get one more icicles before I save for Mobile Eliminator, and it'll be on the right-hand side, with the top crossfire.
Right, it.
Now, you know what I said earlier about
You
no
probably
DTRs
can.
being in the
I would
outskirts?
not be
was completely
surprised
wrong,
if
actually.
all these
There's going to be
balls.
one DTR in the outskirts, which is round 93, and I think that
I
has
think
6
you can do
DTs
them with
involved in
Spider
it,
too.
which shouldn't be
That would
terribly
make
hard. I mean, 6
sense.
DTs isn't that many, but
It
it's still a
would.
threat at the end of the day. How am I looking against round 89, though? Currently,
And
not too
yeah,
bad, I gotta say.
Spider and Ball
Yeah, we're handling.
basically same.
Are we gonna defend this right-hand
Yes.
side now?
Yes.
Absolute zero.
I think so.
Good absolute zero timing.
Yes,
Oh
I
wait,
think
those
it-
mobs might get me. No, we're fine. We're fine. 1v3 remaining. Let's use a mob. Yep, assassin. Use that ability. We should be fine. We're good. First lives of DTs on round 90. Let's get it, guys. Come on. I think I'll use an ice wall ability. Now. Oh yeah, DTs just got obliterated. I think I'll be fine against the 6 DTs in the outskirts. I'm hoping. Let's use an AZ. Dude, look at how fast we're defending all of this. That is like ridiculous. The amount of power these icicles have. What level is Silas?
2.2.1,
Icicles have more pierce and
one,
lifespan. Ice fragments pierce deal more. We'll
2.2.1
have
or
level 20
whatever.
soon, which level 20
We're now
Silas is
on
like
it. Yeah,
cracked. It's really strong.
2.2.1.
Do you
Release
defend this
date
without
year
level 10 Silas? I would like
3088.
I think we will defend this without level 10 as well. We're looking really good.
Then
Maybe
the
maybe I
next
can
up
keep like pretty much
update
every
video
ability
what you
before
guys have
93
there.
at this point. And we're also,
In
what,
the
13k
next
away from Mobile Eliminator?
two
We're
up-
kind of close to that as well. Okay.
2 updates for now.
How am I looking at these BFBs?
Total
Do I need to use an ability?
time between
I
the
don't think
next
so.
and the
I
next
don't think so.
update.
I don't think so.
550
We're good.
million
Take it
years.
slow. Take it slow.
You like
Ice Wall ability now. Okay, the Ice Walls itself almost just defended all the DTs. Yeah, DTs are dead.
150
That
years
was actually
lead.
much easier to defend them than I would have thought. Let's use another opposite zero.
The next Geometry Dash
That one
update
ceramic. That one ceramic.
is coming out in the year of
What do I do for it? That's gonna kill me. I don't have anything to attack it.
3088.
I know what to do. Come on, Druid. Grab it. Grab it, Druid. Am I okay against these ones? That is really close. Druid, grab it. Grab it, Druid. Wait, Hard Thorns. We're good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was about to go crazy. I don't like spending money on Druid there, obviously. That's kind of like a complete waste of cash. But I think I honestly would have died against it. I don't have any ice towers that cover it. Maybe I could have placed another ice tower to reach it. That was also an option. Honestly, I think this round's going to be easy for us. Just because it's like the easier lanes.
And
I'm
lanes.
so close to level
Ice
20
Monk
size, too.
Paragon.
Yep, it's looking
That
like we
thing's
just
kinda
literally
broken.
obliterated. Like, it's,
It can slow down
I
bad
can't glaze Silas enough, ladies and gentlemen.
at,
It's like a glaze
at
going
any
on
round
over
to
here
a set
on the Hollypop
speed,
channel.
which is
It's kind of crazy the stuff this
extremely
hero's doing,
powerful.
though, for my Ice Tower strategy. Like, look at how fast we tear through these rounds.
1.5
It's every round
million
that's not
damage
outskirts that we just, it's so
it's
easy for us.
from
Round 95.
Ace Gun.
This round could be tough,
I
but
mean,
thankfully I have dual
in
absolute zero coverage on the lanes. I got Silas attacking, I got literally
no
every Ice Tower
speaking
attack
of
on
that.
low. Not everyone has camo detection. But I think I'll be okay. I'm a hope so. Level, use these Silas abilities. Okay. Absolute zero again.
Oh, yes.
Wait.
New best.
For the
New
wait for level 10.
New PB.
Now.
Uh,
Yes. Good timing. That actually got a little bit closer than I wanted, but we're good. We're so good. And Mobile Eliminator is about to be purchased, guys. Come on, Eliminator. Let's go. Is there anything else I want to purchase? Or do I want to save my cash? I don't know. I think if anything, I get like 1 or 2 more icicles. This is the best play with my cash. We are just like tearing through 96 though. Are there icicles on the right? Yes. It's looking easy. It's looking easy. It's looking breezy. Yeah, cleaning up the rest of 96 is easy. Round 97 could be a threat though. It's fortified ZMGs on the outside. The good thing for me is Mobile Eliminator is actually really strong against round 97. I think with the rest of my cash, though, I am just going to save for a first strike. It might seem crazy going for a first strike when I already have a Mobile Eliminator, but I just want to play it so safe for round 100 because I know how bad side strategies are against round 100. Hopefully this defends round 97, though. I'm going to freeze these ZMGs immediately and just cycle these Mobile Eliminator abilities. Another one. Okay, that actually, wait, it did spawn insides. I forgot the Eliminator does that. It can skip the layers, which is really cool. Okay, in that case, let's wait to get both Absolute Zeros off cooldown, and then I'll use the last Eliminator ability to pop this one. Oh wait, it actually popped it. That's fine. I think I'm fine against this still. Right? We're good. Okay, round 98, guys. Lucky for me, it's not an outside lane round, but this round could still be difficult. Use these abilities. Right now, it's looking like we're absolutely tearing this left-hand side. Let's use another Absolute Zero, another limb, level 3 Silas. Yes. It's looking really good. Come on. Every blimp is just slowed an insane amount. Let's go, 98. We're fine, we're fine. Put you on first now. Another Absolute Zero, another limb ability. I've got level 10 size if I need it, but I don't want to use it if I don't need it, because I want to save that for round 99. More Absolute Zero abilities. We are just so good against this round, I'm not gonna lie. Puddles has never looked so easy, guys. Only a couple ZMGs remaining. And we can just Mobile Eliminator them down.
That's a free ship part.
As simple as that.
No, you did
The
this
hardest chips round has been
just
defeated
hold
without
and you
these slips.
instantly
Round 99 actually might be difficult for me though, because again, we don't have every ice tower with full snap. But we put the double candles that turn out beforehand and every single ability available, so I think we'll be fine. Freeze. Level 20.
Yep.
One more freeze, and we should be fine. First strike. Get that off cooldown for round 100. Yeah, we're still
I
good.
don't know how to change
We've
the
done it. There's no
background
way
of a
a Mobile
wall.
Eliminator and a first strike is
The
not enough
wall
for round 100. I won't believe it.
They
There's zero
created
chance
it.
it's not enough. And I'm also just
Yeah,
use the
but
first strike
even
off the
not.
start, opposed to what you
I
normally do
know,
and try
like,
to time the first strike.
that's
Because I'm
not.
going to play it really safe. I don't think
No.
I need to one
For
shot
me,
the
that's
insides
not.
with the first strike here.
That's a
We'll
no.
have enough damage just to take it down and clean up the insides like regularly. So that's what I'm going to do. Come on. Mobile Eliminator. Yes. Absolute Zero. Level 3 Silas. Wait for another Absolute Zero. We're good. We've done it. Let's check the pop count real quick on everything. This has the most amount of pops of 382,000. There's not a singular, like, huge popper here. Size has 200k. Icicles has a decent amount on all of them. I think that was a very solid run. But now it's time to check out the badge. Let's see it, guys. Come on, play. Expert. I'm gonna tap for the next map. We have it. Every single expert map Blackboard and BT6. That is just awesome. All of which are on my channel in case you want to see any of the other maps I've previously done. I will put them in a playlist for you guys to view. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Silas is indeed OP, as you can see. I'm out. Peace, guys. Have a good one.
Our paths are gentle and powerful. Made without
I am boy.
pesticides or fragrances. And powerful all-day leak protection. Choose L and choose love.
I care negative 18 billion% about that ad. I care even less now. Even less.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out.
Hey,
Checking
Josh.
out Outpath today.
Hey,
Thank
Josh
you
from
for
Let's Game It
clicking.
Out.
This looks to be a game about clicking, collecting, and it's all very chill. Nice to do something relaxing for a change. Hey, speaking of change, you ever think about changing browsers? Perhaps to Opera GX, the browser for gamers and the sponsor of this video. Let's talk about some neat things Opera GX can do for you. All of your Chrome extensions work. You can literally just go to the Chrome web store and install them like normal. So you'll never be without your most necessary extensions. And also it's easy to import settings from other browsers just by going over to this thingy, down to this thing, clicky click the things you want, import and everything's done. And of course there's the mods, where you can choose from a huge range of things that'll switch up your browser's colors, not to mention add live wallpapers, as well as sounds while you're typing, sounds when you're opening tabs, sounds when you're closing tabs, all kinds of stuff. And you can mix and match anything you Let's Game It Out mod. And who doesn't want this? Hey there, it's Josh. Yeah, and of course my favorite thing in Opera GX, which is the GX Corner, which is a great way to keep track of all kinds of gaming news, like release dates, what's on sale, games that are free right now, and all kinds of other gaming tidbits that you can customize to view just the way you want to. And if you download through my link in the description, you'll also get this section that will update every time I put out a new video. Oh, and the browser is free on both PC and mobile. So if this sounds good to you, head on down to the Linky and get a little Opera GX in your life. And thanks again to them for sponsoring. But enough talk. New game! Oh, the game is hitting me with the hard questions immediately. If you don't like clicking things a lot, you can enable hold click mode now. No thank you, I'm ready to click. So here we are in the game, don't rush me. So here we are in the wild world of Outpath, a game with beautiful bright colors and chunky pixels. It's like I'm in a Minecraft YouTuber's thumbnail. Oh, and look at this, my favorite word on the screen already, break. Well, the game wants us to gather wood and fiber, the cornerstone of every healthy diet. So I believe all we have to do is walk up to these trees and hit break.
His favorite word is break.
One click, one smack.
Oh, it's from Let's
Or
Get
we
Out.
can go
That's
into the options and change click to automatic. And now when we walk up to stuff, it automatically punches it. Oh boy, what a deal. I love having to do even less. Although I did notice something, which is if we compare the speed to how fast automatic goes, it looks like if I click fast enough, I can do it faster than the automatic one. So if I wanted to be a total tryhard, I could absolutely take that tree down faster manually. And then I got another bright idea. Why not just use an auto clicker? So we're going to set up a script here where it's going to click the mouse every 1 millisecond. In theory, that means it's trying to click 1,000 times every second. Doesn't mean the game is going to allow that, but doesn't mean we can't try. Okay, so let's see how fast this goes now. Oh, okay, good. That works great. Look how much faster that is compared to the other two methods. And the best part is it's running all the time. So as long as I'm looking at stuff that it can punch, it's just going to hit stuff at maximum punchability. No manual clicking required, which is good because it lets us focus on other things. Like, what the heck is this number? It appears to correspond with this one in the upper left corner. And I don't really know what that number is supposed to mean, but it's basically like your currency. And it appears to get that from punching pretty much everything. So as I run around my little island here, we're just amassing more and more points for all the things we're punching. Actually, come to think of it, where is here anyway? So far it looks like a tiny little island surrounded on all sides by ocean. Let's get a better look. Can I jump in the water? Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't actually sure, so I'm glad that gamble paid off. So as we swim farther away, it is indeed one little blocky island. Wait, can we just keep going farther and farther away? Yes, we're about to find out.
Oh, that was the part I was kind of worried about. That orb. That's like the going to definitely be the biggest point where I might die the most. But yeah.
I don't know if anything bad happens when you get that hungry. Not like we care that island is turning quickly into a distant memory. Uh-oh, what's happening? Looks like we're falling, and it looks like there's other islands hiding from us down there. Is this what it's like to be born? So be it. I'm ready for my next adventure. Oh, it put us back at our island. Well, I guess that'll teach me to try and escape. Let's see, how do I get back up here now? I can't just scale the walls like Spider-Man, can I? Wow, we're really athletic. Let's celebrate by punching more stuff. And in fact, before we do anything else, I'm just gonna keep punching stuff until both of our meters have run all the way out. Just so we can see what it does. Okay, so after doing this for a little while, here's my conclusion. Not a lot happens. Your guy's tummy keeps groaning, and you remain all sorts of tired, but the meter never goes entirely down. It does look like you're basically fatigued, though, because I notice as I mill around, I'm walking a little bit slower. And it's possible I'm hitting things slower, but how am I supposed to tell? And now we have all kinds of stuff. 288 wood, a whole bunch of flowers, a whole lot of this, a whole bunch of stone. You get the idea. And we also have our food stuff right over here. And here we can eat our delicious oranges that up my food and my tiredness and give me 10% critical chance. You mean like a critical hit on these trees? Works for me. And we also have sumptuous berries. Or we have this. Fibers. Gives you nothing but fills you up. I'm sure you can guess which one we're about to eat. So good. Or if you want to play the game in a much more relaxed setting, you can just turn hunger and sleep off entirely. Don't worry though, we can still eat those fibers. It's just all for pleasure now. Anyway, let's go check out whatever this thing is. Now, I don't know how I feel about the part where it turns to stare at you, but at least we can get a basic understanding of what this means. Right now, this thing is at 0 out of 350 of these things, which happen to be these things that I have. And after all the resource slapping I've done, I have 6,032 of them. And looking over at this main thing, we have the option to expand the biome. Don't mind if I do. Yeehaw! Okay, let's see. Where is this? Oh, hello, new biome. Let's have some celebratory fibers. Mmm. Here, let's go over here and see what we got. So far, it looks like we have a lot of sand. Wait, I stand corrected. Oh my god, is that a turtle? Oh my goodness, it's so adorable. Don't worry, little guy. I won't let anything happen to you. Unless I can click on you. Can I click on you? Well, hey, 52 points is 52 points. And some free meat, thank you. I guess it's all free after they're dead. Oh my god, even worse than that. Not only can we attack them, but we can steal their turtle shell. I'll be taking that, thank you. Oh no, he's naked now. Oh, he got away. Consider yourself lucky. Anyway, so here we are on a new island. New things to punch like mounds of sand. Not to mention these fancy floating books. Tell me more. Oh, you're really gonna tell me more. I'm glad it's called informative, especially since I'm not gonna read it. And because this game is consistent, the way you take in this knowledge is, of course, you keep smacking the book until the information is now inside you. Well, thank God I'm hungry for knowledge now because there's another book. What do you got for me? Wallop reduces objects' health by 8%. What do we mean by objects? Like these things? Sure, sounds good to me. Also, my god, why is it nighttime so much in this game? I guess I should examine the build menu at this point. We've got all kinds of stuff like utilities and production, wheat thingamabob, a sweaty book, machinery, or as I like to call it, the settings icon, and finally base, where we have my favorite new item, decorations like a bed, which as you can see I haven't unlocked yet, but we'll get there soon, I'm sure. For now, we're going to start over here in production, where we can make the ever-important workbench. Okay, let's see, where do we want to put this? Hey you! I see you right there. Ah, much better. Anyway, where was I? Oh, right, workbench. Ooh, tool.
Oh, so close.
Now that we can chop
94%.
and slay things and dig things. Couldn't be more simple. I've got to wait 10 seconds. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with myself in the meantime. And there's no hyper-aggressive turtles for me to defend myself against. Oh, it's done. We'll just craft that, wait the excruciating 10 seconds, and rinse and repeat. And now we have all kinds of new fun toys. Let's test out the Flint Sword. Hello, cow friends. Yep, works as intended. Works on trees, too. I'm assuming the idea is that if you use the proper tool for the proper job, for example, the axe on this tree, it'll chop even faster. And yeah, that's definitely the case. But I'm too lazy to switch back and forth every time I want to chop or dig or whatever. Until we come up with something better, I'll just default to the sword for everything. So we can feel big and strong. Anyway, it's time to work on the next thing we're gonna build. Specifically, this research table. I bet that's where all the fun unlocks are. Oh yes, there we go. The whole one thing we can research right now. The furnace. Allows you to smelt ores and forge other types of objects. And then the table bounces with excitement until it explodes forth with knowledge. Ah, here we go. It's opened up to more stuff. Look at that. All kinds of essentials, like a sleeping bag, and a spinning wheel, and an anvil, and a mailbox. It allows you to read really important letters. So we'll see about that in a millennia when you're done researching. Okay, I can't wait that long. We're making more tables. Ah, that's much better. It's like crappy Fantasia in here.
Yes.
Here we go. All the tables have shot me.
Demon beaten.
Start with building a sleeping bag because
Yep,
God, am I
and
tired
two of these
time.
things.
Oh, I can't put this on the water. Okay, second best then. We're gonna sleep up here with all the rocks.
Okay.
Nighty night. Oh, and it
Better
turns out
than
if you don't
truly
do anything,
nothing.
you just keep sleeping.
Okay,
Forever,
Blanchard,
so
okay.
peacefully. All right, I gotta hit the giant
20 of
button that
them.
says wake up. Okay, great. Just me and these cows staring at me. Okay,
Now
we're
let's
really
try the
excited about
nightmare.
this letterbox, which means first we need to make a furnace, which I'm gonna put all crappy just like that. Okay, and what we want is
Oh
a
my.
copper ingot. Let's make 5 of them, I guess. God, it takes 15
Oh,
seconds for each one.
Gosh, I think I'm clicking a bit too
With our
fast
copper
here.
ingot's finally done, it's
Yeah,
time
I'm
to
clicking
last
too
for the mailbox,
fast.
which I still don't really understand how this is gonna work, but I'm excited to learn. I'm sure it's gonna come in real handy. You know, on this island in the middle of nowhere. I guess we'll just sit here and wait until we get mail, even if it takes all night. Oh, hey, there we go. In the early dawn hours, we got some mail. Discreetly delivered by a ghost. Oh boy, I can't wait to read this letter.
Yeah, I
You
think
were
I'm
an
gonna end it
accident.
here.
Wow, game. Why would you say such things